suck up all the gods and punks. If enough to change your life, then you know I love to come. I can see beyond your dreams. I can see it on TV. Keep it all for me, babe, all forever. You can make your world and be creative now. You can kiss the right side of your brain. Yeah, all they can tell the titles for the rest of us. And I can crown me Tarzan, king of Mars. All they can tell the titles for the rest of us. And I can crown me Tarzan, king of Mars.
The following is rated TV MALSV. It contains strong language, violence, and nudity. It is intended only for mature audiences.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Who's gonna teach you how to dance? Who's gonna show you how to fly? Who's gonna call you on the lame, dope, smoking, slacking little sucker you are? Who's gonna get you from behind? Who's gonna ring your little bell? Who's gonna con you into buying a television? Fake a revolution they sell. When are you gonna blow the game? When are you gonna blow the screen? When are you gonna tell them that the crack doesn't wash and you found a way to make your own dreams? The crack doesn't wash and you found a way to make yourself scream.
Welcome, everyone, to episode 10 of Power Trip. I am your host, Devious Dave Rose, and thank you for joining us here today. As always, we're going to start off by showing our appreciation and gratitude for all those that have decided to spend their time with us here today. Start off by mentioning Ingy in the chat. It's the Costanza, Pure Evil Aru, the man with two first names, Travis TLC, apparently there's no notification, and Steve Kalan. And I'm sure more will be filtering shortly. Now, we have quite a little bit more to, well, quite some more to cover. And we have basically, we covered, close to 7 hours and 15 yesterday. And if Ken hadn't gone on, I would have continued. And I probably would have broken the 9-hour, 45-minute record that I previously made. And yeah, it may have gone to 10 hours, 12 hours, who knows. But, yep. We're going to continue. We have about 2 hours, like I said, of that clip, and we're going to have to stop every time to highlight Scott's stupidity and illegalities. And we're going to shout out the great YR program there in the chat. After all, his efforts are appreciated and acknowledged and recognized because, obviously, we are utilizing one of his clips. And Wire says, unlike Skunt, I just dropped an unboxing video drama-free. Excellent. See? You don't need him to make content. He needs you to stay relevant. So, where are all your fake 50 friends? Yeah, I'm wondering. Well, they'll probably filter in. So, yeah, let us continue because there is quite a bit to go.
He's doing a show within the next day. Now all of a sudden I'm the bad guy and Junebug wants to run his mouth again. Feeling all safe and brave and all fucking cozy up in his little fake bullshit with all these fucking fake ass motherfucking trolls that were really doing this shit to him and me and my family. Now he feels safe because Junebug fucking sold his soul to the fucking devil. He knows it and I know it. To protect his own ass from the fucking coward bullshit that he's scared of, which is all of you. See,
Maybe he feels safe because he no longer has to deal with a... excuse me. I was smoking the pipe there. Doesn't have to deal with a unpredictable psychopath.
can go forever. I don't fucking fear all your little bullshit, all your little agendas. I don't fear that shit.
Yeah, you do. You're terrified.
I don't fear that shit. Like the rest of them.
Who are you trying to convince?
Junebug
Who are you trying to convince, us or you?
does. Junebug's not a man yet.
Surprising that this guy thinks that he has the authority to say that sort of thing and actually be taken as credible.
Junebug never grew his penis yet. He would rather sell it to the very people who are fucking with his life over fucking being a friend of mine, because the common denominator in this community right now is me. He would rather fit in like a high school group of fucking bitches and females over some bullshit to protect his own ass against the very people that he has in the show that were fucking with him. Same with that fake Chip Daily account that was fucking fighting with him that Dave Rose fucking showed on his stream. Fake Chip Daily account was not me. Anything?
Well, turd who cried wolf pack, you know what would be good? If instead of actually making alt accounts with different names, because you have gone by Chip Daily before, how about you just do what Dave recommends? Make a Scott alt account number 835 so that people know it's you. And thus, you can be like me, Mr. Consistent, so that people will say, okay, well, I did ban Scott, but he did come back and he's at least identifying this alternate account. It's not like, oh, I just picked a totally different name so I could slip right in there and oh. And now when somebody uses that, uses the identity of a liar, of a rat, then you get mad?
Thing I have to say about Junebug, I'll say it right here, and I showed you guys everything I sent to Junebug in his Skype chat. I don't lie, motherfuckers. And when it's me in the chat, you'll fucking know it.
The lie detector has determined that that is a lie.
But these motherfuckers want to push all kinds of crazy shit that I threaten Junebug now.
Well, I take his word for things and not Scunty's, so.
I threatened him. Oh, remember that last week? I threatened Junebug. He left the community because I threatened him. Looks like he's back 2 days later with a brand new channel. Gina J is there, and YR's there, and SC Steve,
But I'm
and
not
Keith,
there.
and they're all having a happy, fun go time over there, aren't they?
Yeah, they try to get away from you, asshole.
But they told you that I fucking was the reason that he left the community, and Junebug's got into a state of depression. No. Junebug created his new channel like he told me he was going to do. He created it. And within 5 minutes, Wire plugged his channel all over YouTube. Just like they did with JB. When JB said he was going to leave this community, SC Steve and Wire found him, and the trolls continued to troll JB. The same motherfucking story, fivefold all over again. How dumb do you gotta be? How dumb do you really gotta be, bro?
I think you're the one who set that standard.
Like, how fucking stupid. That's why I told Junebug when he told me, oh, you're invited to the new community. I said, don't even fucking involve me, bro, because I don't want to be a part of your experiment, because I ain't trolling you. I never was the one trolling you. These motherfuckers
This is why are being
are
stupid,
doing the same shit to my family for doing.
recording at different speeds. And yes, YR, it is stupid. So no, I'm not going to fucking use your fucking stupid speeds. I'm going to make it so that we can actually hear him normally, which is what a professional would do.
Yours, you dumb fuck. You can go and continue on your merry way having fun with all these fucking people to protect your own ass, pretend to be friends with them because you're a coward and you're a pussy, and pretend to be friends with them because you want it to stop. And the only way that you think that it can stop is if you sell your fucking soul to the very people that are threatening your fucking family, you fucking maggot. Everything I'm saying is legitimate facts right now. It is not a lie. These are facts. Fucking facts.
Sure thing, Scunty.
Commercial break.
No, retard, it's not a watermark. You don't seem to understand what that is. A watermark is a visual. Dude, stop being retarded. And stop hanging around with people like SE Steve if you don't want their stupidity to leech off onto you. And Keith and YR. And Bofra.
Fun, I imagine, right? Well, yeah, that's the thing is I don't know who it was. I think I know who it was, right? I'm pretty positive it was fucking Joe. He'll never admit it. He'll never admit it, right?
Joe who?
Cronin.
Really? You think it was him?
Dude. I'm because like all the tumblers had to line up perfectly, right? It had to have been somebody on my Skype. It had to have been somebody with fucking.
Yeah, like Joe Cronin had Nikki on Skype back then, right, though? Nikki came in this community literally attacking me and Joe Cronin for no reason. Over Mars Mayor, his boyfriend. I was totally Joe. Nicky Nines is a fucking liar. He lies to himself. He lies to everyone in this community. He's a scumbag. He came into this community attacking everybody. It wasn't just me. He had videos of me. Then he went after Ken.
This is literally pearl clutching embodied. This is pearl clutching. What about this and what about that? And he did this and wow.
I don't know what the fuck happened with him and Ken. And then Shannon, Ken's wife, claims that Nikki got Ken's number when Nikki did that to Ken, right? Here's the response, okay? Like, here's the whole thing. Listen to this shit. Here's their response, bro. Here is their response. Nikki and Shannon's response. They got in a fight, right? Nikki didn't like Ken. Nikki plugs Ken's phone number on Twitter with a couple of digits missing, right? Threatening Ken, basically like, I got your phone number, motherfucker, right? Ken now is best friends with Nikki and no hard feelings, right? They're all best friends, right? Now, Shannon claims that Nikki, the only reason Nikki even got that number is because of my Twitter.
Scott could tell me water is wet and I wouldn't believe him.
I have been banned on Twitter, permanently, IP banned, for 2 years. Nikki only came in this year. 2 years ago, and Rocky from Super Ugly can confirm because me and Rock, we fucked each other. We were fighting at the time, and we fucked each other. We fucked each other, and we both got banned. Me and Rocky got in some nasty fights on Twitter, which we're friends now, and we banned each other. Confirmed. Rocky can confirm it. So that's a lie. Number two, if you guys don't remember, Old Man Davey claimed that Falmouth Ken actually put his phone number out there. Remember that one? When Old Man Davey just told everybody that Falmouth Ken put his number out there? Oh, baby boy. You guys are so full of it and so short-term memory. It's sickening. The only reason that you guys want to stop me, censor me, strike out my shit, like Nikki admits to, is because you're fearful of the truth, and you're fearful that I will fight against the very agenda that you're trying to push, much like the leftist liberals are trying to push on this world right now. You might as well be the fucking very people that are forcing vaccines and masks on people, because that is what Nikki Nines.
That's quite the stretch, actually. I mean, like I said earlier, if mental gymnastics was an Olympic sport, this guy would constantly win the gold.
Is. And Dave Rose is a part of this. And Dave Rose, Mr. Righteous, Mr. Consistent, is the farthest motherfucking thing from consistent right now. He is the polar opposite.
Wrong.
He is literally the polar opposite of consistent right now.
So I'm chaotic.
Fact. And if any of you can't see that, that's your fault. You can sit there and lie to yourselves all day long. And ain't gonna fucking shrug no fucking bag hair off of my bag. Huh?
Well, you
Ain't
sure
gonna
seem
shake
to
no
be
hair off my
fucking
ball sack.
really taking it hard there.
You know it. I know it. Everybody fucking knows it. Everybody knows what the real flip-flop that's going on right now is.
Ken made a good point the other day. Is that this is one of those lines that Scott constantly does. Everyone knows it. Everyone knows it. And literally, a few minutes later, he's like, "How can anyone not know this?"
You all pretend to be friends now with YR and all this shit.
Pretend.
Get the fuck out of here. Dave Rose said YR was getting a tribunal after me, and YR is their best friend now and their little puppet.
Yeah, he matured and stepped up and actually, unlike you with your words, he showed deeds. And deeds speak. And he showed that he was serious. So, he's reaped the benefit of that, not just from I guess the attention he wants, but also that people are cooler with him and realizing that yes, he is actually a man of his word and he can adhere to what he says. So when he says I'm going to change, he does. When he says he's going to do something, he does, but you don't. You go back on your word. You're a rat.
Puppeteer, Mr. Puppet Master, that Dave Rose calls him, has now become the puppet of all of them. I mean,
No, he's now a real boy, okay? He stopped lying, and the fairy came down and, used the wand on him, and now he's a real boy. He's no longer a piece of shit puppet like you, and, he's living a real world.
I mean, I'm going to take a stroke right now with this fakery. I mean, I might take a stroke.
And yes, I know that we probably covered, we're covering a little bit of what we did yesterday. We stop in a bit, but I just wanted to set the stage as we were talking yesterday just to provide the proper context.
The amount of fake shit that's going on right now. I'm going to actually take a physical stroke over how fake you all are.
Well, I only know of physical strokes. Perhaps there's a spiritual stroke. Well, actually, you know what? I guess there could be, because I get intellectual strokes trying to figure what the fuck Scott means sometimes. So I guess he's justified in specifying a physical stroke. So you win this one.
Now let's take a commercial break. Hello, Alan Quills. Keith Weber, why the fuck are you in my chat?
I thought this was the guy that was totally anti-censorship.
The current PCR test is a fraud. The inventor said it's a fraud for this.
Wait here, the big.
Number one, before we get into the real politics.
Also, you show your civility always by speaking with your mouth full. You fucking savage.
About what's going on in the world. Let's just wrap up this community shit real quick. Okay? Keith, number one, this is your 45th account. I see everything that you say, everything that you do. You literally wished death on me the other day. You wanted me to die. And this is your what? How many accounts is this now, Keith, that I have to ban of you? How many, Keith? You're going around literally projecting your little weirdness onto me like the rest of them, like YR and your masters. You're in a sex cult. You're in a weird fucking Illuminati sex cult in this community of satanic worshipping fucking demons, you and YR and the rest of them. Why in the flying fuck are you in my chat? And Keith, you want me to play the clip where you're going to shoot the judge, or is that what you want? Please get out of my chat, bro. Get out of here, man. I don't want you here. Go away. Or I'm going to play the clips of you wanting to shoot the judge that sentenced you, and many more. Leave me alone. Don't ever comment in my chat again. Go away. Thank you.
$40 or more ingredients, and they're all toxic. These mRNA vaccines only contain maybe 10, but you have to look at 5 of the ingredients, 5 or 6, are some of the most commonly consumed things in human nature, and I'll list them off.
Sorry about that. My fucking stupid smoke detector went off. Let's see here. Let me just catch up with people in the chat. I'm going to have to probably rewind a little bit. What's up, Heist Man? Genius says 45th account. Dude, Ken is right. He says 45, 53. He's got a lot of different different trigger numbers, I guess. Bonjour, Elias. Comment ça va? Tout bon dans la belle Provence? Yeah, so let's just get back to where I had to walk away here.
Worshipping fucking demons, you and YR and the rest of them. Why in the flying fuck are you in my chat? And Keith, do you want me to play the clip where you're going to shoot the judge, or is that what you want? Please get it in my chat, bro.
That was a joke.
Get out of here.
Not a good joke, but it was a joke.
I don't want you here. Go away. Or I'm going to play the clips of you wanting to shoot the judge that sentenced you, and many more. Leave me alone. Don't ever comment in my chat again. Go away. Thank you.
Or more ingredients, and they're all toxic. These mRNA vaccines only contain maybe 10, but you have to look at 5 of the ingredients, 5 or 6 are some of.
Before we continue, actually, let me quickly put this up on the screen. Let me make another one here, so it's just easier. We'll call it Skunt, and this was just brought to my attention. There it is. Okay, well, Scott is a liar, because if we take a look as to who gave out Ken's number, we most definitively see that it surely wasn't the Nine Gods himself, Nicky Nines. What's up, J Diz? So, feast your eyes upon this. Hey, Nicky J. Scott's been saying shit about you too, for some fucking reason. So, looky what we got here. Take your screenshots, people. Scott McKinnon, a.k.a. the Cake Stalker Man. And we've got enough evidence that, yes, that is his account. And we do have other screenshots of his former Twitter account. And as such, definitive proof. And it's funny, though, because he's the one that said that Nicky doxed him. But all he did was he just literally put this thing of him doing it. And, yeah, like Nicky's explained this multiple times. Ken has explained this multiple times. What bothers Scunty Boy is that despite a miscommunication or some sort of disagreement, that no longer affects their relationship, and that they're even closer friends now than they were before, and that you still can't do a goddamn thing to break them apart. So, yeah. Good luck, Scunty. Good luck. Let's continue.
One of the most commonly consumed things, salt. I mean, people, I know you're the
doing. I said I'm the rest of them. Who the
particularly with the gain of function research, but since it's in one is
who the fuck did I rat on, motherfucker? You, bitch boy, and Heist and the rest of them. You're all part of a fucking tribunal trying to put me in prison over shit I said online because you're all crybaby, whiny bitches. Do you see me doing a tribunal? Do you see me doing a tribunal over all your fucking bullshit? You literally just threatened me not 10 minutes ago, saying that you know the cartel. You can send them after me. Not 10 minutes ago did you threaten me. Now you come in my chat and call me a rat. Who exactly am I ratting to? Mr. Fake Talk Metaphor Messiah? Mr. Fake Man Defoe? You motherfuckers are fake as shit, bro, and I'll call it out all day long. You think I give a fuck, bro? You guys want to be famous online in this fucking whack-ass wrestling community with 5 fucking viewers here? Who the fuck are you trying to impress, bro? Mr. fucking, like, you go look at your fucking channel, bro. Go look at your rap videos and all that shit. And you're just wasting your motherfucking time on my stream. in the middle of the fucking morning in front of 5 fucking people trying to call me a rat. Who the fuck did I rat on, bro? Who the fuck's going to prison over me? Nobody. But all of you fucking whack-ass motherfucking wanksters are all wanting to be a part of a tribunal to charge and put me in jail. What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Get a fucking reality check. Go beat your fucking head off the wall, real talk. Go concuss yourself until you fucking realize what the fuck you're saying and doing, you dumb fuck. I ain't one of them pussy-ass bitch boys that have to look up to you because, oh, he's a decent rapper with rap videos and they kind of look good. Anybody can make the rap videos look good in Vegas. I got a lot of boys from Nova Scotia that have rap videos that are better than yours. That work with CTG Records and Classified, that have worked with D12 and Bizarre and all that bullshit that you guys like to make fun of. Oh, Scott Bizarre, he's best friends with him. Go fuck yourselves, bro. Like, go fucking suck a fuck and get the fuck away from me, bro. Leave me the fuck alone. Go do some other shit, man. Go focus on your fucking shit rap. Go battle Cunny Chris. Cunny Chris fucking destroys all yous anyway. As much as, you know, I blame everything on Cunny Chris. He did bring my mom's name up, man. But, you know, I forgave him. Shit was shit. Shit happened back then. I really don't hate Cunny Chris. I can't hate him. He's too good at rap. He's too good at rap for me to hate him. I can't do it. I can't do it. He totally looked up my whole parents' shit and mom's name. That was all over the shit with me and Ken, and I get it, man. Tit for tat kind of thing. I ain't mad about it. I can't hate Connie Chris, man. He's just too good at rap. I can't hate him. I can't do it. Can't do it because he's too goddamn good. He'd have to fucking actually fucking kill my father or my mother or some fucking weird shit for me to hate him, bro. Like, I can't hate the guy. I can't do it. He's just way better than Real Talk. I mean, Real Talk is a wankster when it comes to... I mean... Like, I'm not... Like, you're not a wankster, Real Talk, but, like, fuck, dude. Like, Connie would have destroyed you. Heist gonna fall only won the rap battle because fucking Charlene donated the last $20 from his own wife, which we all know was rigged. And then he retires from rap and doesn't even battle you. I mean, how the fuck do you respect something like that? How the fuck are you and him boys after some shit like that? I mean, even pro-violence, even Derek the Violator, your fucking weed dealer, even he said, like, you would destroy Heist. I mean, how are you guys even boys? I mean, get the fuck out of here with this whack-ass shit. Sitting there calling me a fucking rat, bro. Get the fuck out of here, man. Who the fuck am I ratting on? Who the fuck am I ratting on? I'm the only one being ratted on by 50 fucking groups of weirdos.
Sorry, I was muted. Who are you ratting on? Everybody. Everyone that you share screenshots of, everyone you share clips of. You rat on everybody. You, like Mars said, you don't want friends, you want a hostage.
Fucking YouTube channel. Oh, Scott said this 6 years ago. Scott said this 4 years ago. Scott was a bully back then. Scott harassed and threatened this guy with a Glock 45. I mean, what do you want me to fucking press charges against you and your rap videos, Real Talk? I mean, next thing you know, fucking Real Talk's getting a fucking tribunal for all the fucking times that he fucking brought a gun out in his stream. Let's go ahead and fucking tribunal fucking $dollar for all his paintball guns that he got in his stream, too. Threatening people with his paintball guns. I mean, get the fuck out of your goddamn cocksucking retard minds and just leave me the fuck alone if you don't want nothing to do with me, bro. If you hate me, go the fuck away. Just fuck off somewhere, bro. It ain't that hard. Fuck off. Stop reporting and striking on my channels. Like, you can't just go over to one channel and be like, yeah, man, this channel totally telling the truth. Scott's a psycho, man, yeah. Fuck yeah, man. We're all in this together now. We're all fake as fuck. We all dissed each other yesterday, but we all love each other now. And now, when Scott retaliates, what we're gonna do is we're gonna flag and report his fucking streams until he loses all his channels, man. And then once we silence him, we'll continue to talk about him until he's dead in a casket. I mean,
Travis, he is, what was the word you used? Worried about the tribunal because he knows he's done things illegally and that he's never been held accountable in his life. And he knows he's dealing with people that are far beyond his capabilities. So, like Mark Skunty, a scared little boy, he is just throwing everything out, to try to convince people, especially himself.
are you guys fucking that fucked in your head, man? For real. For real. And the sad shit is, most of you have a pretty decent life, or have a wife and kids, or some shit, but you must not be fucking very happy. Instagram, all the photos and all the happiness that you post, it must be fake as fuck, man. I heard about this. Like, I'm open about my depression, open about my life and all that shit, hoping to connect with others, like, talk to people. I heard about all these other motherfuckers, though, man, with fucking families and stuff, and they're faking all their shit, and they post these fake smiles on Instagram. They really hate their life. Like, I believe Ken must be one of these people. He has to be, bro, because he swears like he has all this other shit going on outside of YouTube, but like everywhere I look, the motherfucker is commenting. I mean, he's watched. There's no way Ken's watching right now. I don't think Ken slept last night. I think Ken is probably at work, if it's not his off week, listening in the fucking headphones right now, and probably talking to Wire and 45 other people on the side right now, politicking them. Like, dude, I know Ken inside and out. Danny MT even told me the other night how Ken is. So fuck that. I don't care. I'm not here for anybody anymore. Danny showed his true colors last night too. I ain't here to protect anybody's secrets. Fuck everybody. Everybody's shit needs to come out. Everybody's shit needs to come out. I don't care if you guys want to pretend to be friends for clout or for weird shit with a group of people online because you're that fucking lonely. I don't need that shit. I don't really care, bro. I'll document this shit like it's my diary. Look, I don't care like you guys do. I obviously push this shit far away from me, bro, to the point where I don't need donations. I don't need none of this shit. Tony from the fucking rear went on there last night, faking his ass all over the place, telling people I blocked him while I was live streaming it, showing people that I was calling him, and he wasn't blocked. And he was lying to fucking 25 people. Like, it's crazy. These people are fucking insane, man. They're insane. It's insane, Dave Rose. It's insane.
That's being used in mRNA vaccine. When you're seeing people test positive for HIV, false positive, it's because their vaccine literally is homologous almost in this protein to HIV. So there's no question HIV is part of this virus. People say, well, this virus is fake. Well, no, there's a real coronavirus going around.
100% confirmed, Mr. Alan Quills. And you know what the saddest part of it all is? They all watch the other shows review me and talk about me, and they all group up into these weird little fake groups of bullies and transvestites and intersex weirdos who expose themselves to me on stream, expose themselves to me on camera, and then tell everybody if they want nudes of her to go ask me, which I don't have any, and then try to charge me over it. I mean, it's the wildest shit, man. I told Dave Rose one time, I was like, you want to see some Tiffany nudes? He said no. I said, good, I don't have them.
No, that's a lie. That's an absolute lie. He told me that he took screenshots, and I'm willing to testify and sign an affidavit as to the contents of that discussion and exactly how it went down. I did describe exactly how it went down when Tiffany finally learned about it, but again, Mr. Consistent has a fucking sharp memory, has been proven correct with how I laid out exactly what happened with Joe Cronin and me and the fight, and word for fucking word, because I couldn't find the screenshots, the conversation in Facebook until I eventually looked into the archives, found out how to download all that shit, word for fucking word. Exactly what I fucking said. I didn't have to fucking, during my sail away for a full year, I didn't have to fucking search for that shit. I didn't have to fucking prove. The truth came out. And then it was backed up by the actual evidence, which I was able to provide. So when it comes to the situation with Tiffany, what I said is exactly what occurred. What I experienced with Scott, and I'm willing to sign an affidavit and testify about that. I wonder if Scott even knows what an affidavit is.
She just put herself on camera last night, that's all. Man, you motherfuckers. You motherfuckers. I mean, how the fuck is Real Talk Metaphor Messiah from Vegas, Chi-Town boy, gonna tell me that the cartel is coming after me when he spends almost his entire life clearly on this platform, obsessing over me? He's over there in Ken's chat, he's over there in Nikki's chat. This motherfucker don't miss a beat. How the fuck is Real Talk not on the shows? You might as well just...
It's called a life. Maybe he's just so busy and he's not around a communication device that maybe he can stream it while he's driving around. Maybe on a flight maybe he's on a flight or something to some location. So can't really call in. Maybe it's too expensive to use the phone line there or the whatever because they have the data connections. But dude, people have lives and shit. What if he's like in in a very loud place, and maybe he's got headphones in and he's listening to the stuff so he can still hear it, but if he tries to talk, it's just going to pick up the ambient noise.
Just become a host of one of the shows at this point, bro. You might as well just become a host. You and Derek, the Violator over there, who wanted to restart CCF with me, man. You guys expect me to fucking trust you after we got along, after we fucking ended our beef? I thought everything was cool. You said you were a man of your word. You broke your word, Real Talk. You broke your word. You're not a man of your word. You're not a man of your word. You broke your word, bro. You broke your word. You know you did. Suck it up. Move on. You broke your motherfucking word. You're not a man of your word. So I'm not really sure what cartel you're with, but I guess apparently in the cartel that you're with, y'all break your words. And y'all fake, apparently. The fake cartel. The fake Vegas cartel, I guess. So, man, I don't really give a fuck. You think I'm running my mouth? I don't really give a fuck. Send some cartel after me, bro. Because I'll tell you this right now.
What?
Mr. Talk.
Tell us.
I'll tell you this right now.
Come on. Get to it.
And I'm going to leave it at that. And that's it. And that's all I'm saying. Cartel? Okay. That's all I'm saying. Okay. You made the threat. You said it. Okay. That's all I'm saying about that. That's it.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean? OPEC. Do you know what OPEC is? I mean, shit, Scott, you do work in the oil fields, so you would know what OPEC is, the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries. That's a cartel. People call it a cartel. There's no legal problem with it because it fits the definition of a cartel. So are you going to tell me that you're going to go approach all the oil producers of OPEC and tell them, well, you're criminals, I gotcha. You're using that word. Really?
Plain and simple. Comment online with 6 fucking people. Unreal, man. And you're gonna make those kind of fucking quotes. Shit, man. Kind of fucked up, bro. But whatever, man. You're fucking whatever. It's your words.
It's your words.
Kind of the same thing with Marvin Watt going around with the vroom vroom fake biker accounts.
What about the words that you say where you either give a false identity Or you say, I'm going to fucking go down there, I'm going to kill you, I'm going to, YR, if I was down there, I would literally cut your head off and force you to watch as I decapitate you, but I'd torture you for a long time. Like those types of words there, Scunty? Like those?
Marvin White. Confirmed. Found all that shit out too. Which is no surprise. A lot of people don't like this shit. But hey, man, whatever. It is what it is. I didn't fucking pretend I was nothing that I wasn't. Never did it. A lot of you guys did, though. A few.
You are such a fucking liar. Such a fucking liar at that point. You are telling us that you are not, that you are exactly what you claim to be, which is false. You've claimed to be so many different things that have been proven to be factually incorrect. You've bent the truth. You've even admitted we're like on the same stream in the same breath. You've said, I'm not a liar, but I do tell little white lies and fibs literally in the same breath. And you're going to try to pull this on us? I mean, are you stumbling over your own lies now?
Yeah. So, all I'm saying is that, whatever, man. For the sake of 6 people, if that's what it's worth to you, man, that's what it's worth to you, I guess. I don't fucking know. I don't know what to say. If I were you, I would have just fucking looked at your fucking wrestling belt, hung out with fucking Derek the Violator a little more, maybe fucking smoked a little more weed, you know? I don't know, man. I don't know. This is your guys' fucking bullshit, man. It ain't mine. And Alan Close is 100% correct. Scott Overload 2021, man. So, you guys are going to do what you're going to do, man, but goddamn, there's a lot of mistakes to be made by a lot of people right now.
It's a genetically modified version. Now, 2 more things. I approve it.
You know?
It's a real honor to be powerful.
So, most content is really just Alex Jones or gay dance music.
Given clean vaccine. That was what.
Being in this thing. Sugar.
You know? I work, motherfucker. I work in the real world. I work, motherfucker. I don't spend...
He works.
Fucking 12 hours of my day doing fucking content on another grown man like the shit that you watch all fucking day, bro. Are you fucking serious, dude?
Are you for cereal?
You're telling me, why the fuck don't you go over there and watch your boy Tommy C, who's live every day in the afternoon? Don't you do an intro song for him? Why the fuck are you so focused on this community, bro? You like white boy drama like Heist? Heist always fucking like that shit too. He always said, I like the white boys.
We did have Heistman. Sorry, not Heistman. I think Heistman did address this on his show, but Real Talk was talking to Nikki and me the other day. And he also was in the chat for Power Trip episode 9, and he was commenting on specifically this. And yeah, like Scott again is trying to make himself sound like he's taking the high road while he's literally pissing on you and just questioning like people's characters. Like let's continue.
Fighting each other, bro. Ain't that racist? Huh? You want to call me a fucking racist? You motherfuckers are actually probably more racist than anybody in this community. Because you guys like to see the white drama, huh? Is that what it is, bro? You want to go support Dave Rose? Oh, you don't like the M-bomb, huh? Go support Dave Rose. It dropped to fucking 3 times the fucking TJ's face, though, right? You're out for that.
Yeah, there's numbers again. And yes, schizophrenics do sort of gravitate to numbers and patterns and such. So there you go. Another great example.
Though, right?
Also the repetition.
Right? Real talk, right? Real talk, fake talk? Huh? Fake talk? Fuck you. Tribunals, cartel, parliament, what's next? Exactly, Alan Close. All these motherfuckers are wankster, fake-ass, whack-ass motherfuckers with fucking threats. All I get is threats, bro. Threats to get offline. I get motherfucking goddamn fucking struck all the fucking time, censored all the time. These motherfuckers can go around talking shit, making shit up now. They just make shit up.
Well, I remember when I sailed away, and yeah, a lot of shit was said about me that was totally untrue. That I have a penis and balls between my legs, and I didn't stop maturing at the age of 5. So, Scunty, I think the problem falls upon you.
Fake troll accounts, man. Fucking trolling my family. Put my goddamn sister's fucking picture up there. My fucking dead grandmother. You think...
Should have... Again, you were fucking with your own people in your town. Nobody in this community even knew, anything about your family, nor they really even cared. Yeah, but you started fucking with the Malky crew and then the best of the worst, and those are your people and stuff. And you piss them off, and this is what happens.
That shit's cool, real talk? You think I'm cool with that? You think it's cool for Filthy and fucking Ken to be out there bashing my motherfucking grandmother, my dead grandmother? You think that's just funny? You think that's cool? Huh? I'm done. Wire, you're done, bro. You're done. You should really get the fuck out of this, Wire, because the next fucking call that I fucking make is going to be your fucking end. You, Keith, and fucking SC Steve.
Oh, that's beautiful. You just made a threat, and I want to hear that again so that we can break it down and analyze it and address the legal ramifications.
You think I'm cool with that? You think it's cool for Filthy and fucking Ken to be out there bashing my motherfucking grandmother, my dead grandmother? You think that's just funny? You think that's cool? Huh? I'm done. Wire, you're done, bro. You're done. You should really get the fuck out of this, Wire, because the next fucking call that I fucking make is going to be your fucking end. You, Keith, and fucking SC Steve.
So he's going to make a call that's going to be your end. So this is a clear threat. Now, the ambiguity obviously leads the victim to believe that it could be a very criminal act. Scott's constant lies in the past have indicated that, or at least his statements in the past, many of them lies, but we cannot verify as of yet, that he has connections to, or at least he's admitted to connections with organized crime. That alone does warrant an investigation according to police protocol. So you're basically saying that by one call, he's going to be done. That you'll never have to even bother or worry about him because that one call will take care of the problem. Now, if this was if you were calling the police, this would mean that you were on in communications with them, something, and a relationship had been established where if you had continued to receive harassment or something, you would then just call them up and say, yep, it happened again. And they would say, okay, well, now because of the file that we have on hand, we're going to have to pursue the charges and we're going to have to take him in, process him, do the questioning, then do the charges, release him on bail, because this is obviously not something that would be like that they would jail YR on. And then he would have to go back to court, and at that point he'd have a representation, they would argue it, and that would be that. So that's not going to make somebody done. Okay, going to court and arguing your case on something like this, not done. But calling somebody in organized crime would make the situation done. So that is what he is attempting to convey here, with the ambiguity and with the clear act of intimidation in the form of this threat. It's quite clear that Mr. McKinnon here is attempting to use a tacit death threat on young Republican.
Asking a fucking registered sex offender to fucking show his genital.
Scunty, your grasp of English is weaker than a child's hold.
Bro, you're done. You should really get the fuck out of this, Wire, because the next fucking call that I fucking make is going to be your fucking end. You, Keith, and fucking SC Steve. Asking a fucking registered sex offender to fucking show his genitals on air. You dumb fuck. And you got the nerve to come in this community, run around like the coward pussy and sellout and bitch that you become, bro. And you think this shit's all funny? All fun and games? Fuck you, bro. You guys fucking threaten my life. You try to fucking kill my life. You try to fuck with my mind. And you guys think this shit's funny? Like you're all victims? The gal didn't do shit? Fuck you, bro. Fuck you. You're going down, bro, with the rest of the fucking ship. I can guarantee you that. Because the Florida Police Department, where Keith Parber is from, and his shit is public online, ain't gonna like that fucking clip.
Okay, well, we just proved that Scott is not just an idiot, but a liar. He knows where Keith is. He knows, okay? The address is there, okay? It literally takes half a brain cell, okay? So Bullfrog can do this. Take the address, or even the zip code, Steve? And you pop it into Google Maps, and lo and behold, you have a district. And by doing so, you then type in district name, police department, hit enter, and it will list the name of the police department that's in control and handling that district. And I can assure you, they're not called the Florida Police. You dumb, stupid idiot. Like, at least put some effort into your fucking lies. Do some research. Prepare some notes. But my God, are you fucking pathetic?
I can guarantee you that. Ain't gonna like the clip where you guys asked this motherfucker, a registered sex offender, to show his fucking goddamn cock on air. And he shows his pubes. Ain't looking too good for you, bro. So I don't know why the fuck you feel so goddamn brave with these groups of people that you were always scared of to come in here and try to fucking utilize this fucking wolfpack mentality bullshit on me when you know damn well you're gonna get yourself in trouble, bro. And I don't want to do this.
You keep saying that, but we keep telling you that we do. So what, you're just going to wait till there's more evidence? I mean, are you just a fucking punching bag here, Scott? You claim to be this big bad boy, but it seems like you're literally nothing but a spineless coward.
But I will.
How many times have we heard this garbage? But I will. Yeah, we keep hearing that. You said, oh, you better not go to the cops. I went to the cops. And then you never did shit. You were scared shitless. You were begging me to fucking try to stop the actions. And that's why, because I am a saint. And by this point, it has to be fucking, assured. Okay? I should be Buddhified, at least. But yeah, my patience, my attempt to help other people, it should be very clear.
Do this, but I will.
Let's hear this once more.
To come in here and try to fucking utilize this fucking wolfpack mentality bullshit on me when you know damn well you're gonna get yourself in trouble, bro. And I don't want to do this, but I will. I goddamn will, bro. Anything that I have to do to defend myself and turn on all of you, I fucking will. So help me.
Well, you've been attacked, according to you, by all these different people. What are you waiting for? New Year's? Like, you can't present the information to defend yourself properly. You keep using words. We're not seeing the fucking proof that you keep saying could be presented in a court of law, Kurtler, and like basically just put an end to the discussion. Because like you're saying, like if I was to show this, like Scott says, if I was to show this information, you'd be permanently, you'd just walk away because it would just be so destructive and like it would expose you. So what are you waiting for? If you have this information that would literally stop your, oh, my mental health, blah, 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 but you're the one who keeps going back into the situation, and you say that you told all these authorities and they're totally cool with it, which is a lie, then it's clear that you're lying again.
We got. Don't ever expect me to throw the first shot, bro. Because I don't pull the trigger first.
You most definitively do.
I ain't one of them motherfuckers that pull the trigger first. I pull the trigger after.
Doesn't really help once your hands are in cuffs there. So.
Told you that a million times. That's why no one's been ever affected yet, huh? In this community.
That doesn't make sense.
Y'all did what you did. Y'all started this shit. Wire and Ken actually started the doxing in this community on me. They started it. They started the family member bringing in. If you go back.
The family member bringing in. Oh, Scunty. Even Bullfrog can string better sentences together than you. Yeah, it takes 3 times as long, but jeez. Yeah, I know, G.A. Diz. Calling him a moron would be an insult to to a term moron at this point, yeah. That's why Scott ain't a soldier. You also shoot first. Yep.
Can watch, keeping him 100. introducing the K-Stalker. They were talking about Leah Cronin's pussy. They love talking about family members, man. Filthy did it. Ken did it. You guys fucking lie to yourselves. You deny it. You deny it and think I'm the bad guy. You deny it and you lie. Upside from Wednesday, you lie. No one is in this around here. Not nobody. But I am willing to be accountable for my actions and what affected me and this community affected me and made me who I am, a shock jock. But you motherfuckers, I've been soft my whole life, real talk. I've been soft, bro. I've been soft. Get the fuck out of my chat, you fucking fake motherfucker. I've been soft. I've been soft? Are you out of your fucking mind, bro? I'm soft? I'm fucking soft.
Ladies and gentlemen, this was confirmed the other day by both Real Talk and Ken, that this was one of the trigger words for Scott, soft. So let's go back a little bit, because you know it's just great to see him get riled up like this by a simple word.
Soft, Jock, but you motherfuckers, I've been soft my whole life, real talk. I've been soft, bro.
And Ken with the plane of the fucking ice cream. That was the ice cream song. That was fucking hilarious. I think that was on your show yesterday on Insomniac. Was it? I don't remember. I just remember that was fucking hilarious.
Bro, I've been soft. Get the fuck out of my chat, you fucking fake motherfucker. I've been soft. I've been soft? Are you out of your fucking mind, bro? I'm soft? I'm fucking soft. Bro, you literally just told me the cartel's coming after me. You're calling me fucking soft. When I fucking put myself out there.
No,
people got videos and people want to fucking take fucking documents of people saying he's the devil in real.
Wait a second. He's claiming this bullshit. Listen, he's like, I put myself out there. But no, but he was previously stating that he was doxxed by Ken and by YR, who just, mentioned what city he lived in. And, like, my God.
Life and all that shit that happened over Ken's birthday when I lost my fucking mind. I'm soft, motherfucker. I'm fucking soft, am I? Fucking been stabbed through my lip, 34 stitches, flatline, fought my whole fucking life. I'm soft, motherfucker.
Like fucking soft serve.
Fucker. I'm fucking soft, am I? Fuck you, bro. Get the fuck into this community, bro. I don't know who the fuck you think you are, dude. I don't give a fuck if you're from Chicago. Going around with your fucking rap videos from Vegas, man. Coming into people's chats. You're a wrestling fan with your fucking wrestling belts. Going around fucking hanging out with fucking White Katowski over there. Getting your fucking weed, man. What gangsters you know in Vegas? Getting your fucking weed from White Katowski over there. The guy that Mars Mirror found his address and doxed. The guy that wanted to Mars Mirror to fuck his wife. Like, go fuck yourself. You're all so fucking fake, bro. Like, every one of you are fake. And then y'all go around fucking, oh, Vegas Cartel. You're all fucking wrestling fans, delusional. It's like you're all autistic adults, bro. Fuck out of here with your bullshit, bro. I'm sick of this shit. Fucking 5 minutes ago, you're threatening the cartel, and then you're telling me I'm soft. Go away, bro. Leave my fucking channel. Get the fuck out of my chat, bro. Unsubscribe. Go the fuck away, man. Go fucking suck Nicky Nines off somewhere. The illegal Canadian that fucking had a mail order bride in the fucking mail. The bro fucking posted depression to the fucking internet, bro. Like Mr. Big Tough Guy. Fuck off. Get the fuck out of here, dude. All you guys got for content is me, man. Old shit that I said and done. Old videos of me. And then you want to go do a tribunal?
Oh no, actually, it's new stuff, man. That FBI call, like I said, that's the lottery. We all won the lottery with that. I mean, and the thing is, though, we can cash that check within a full year. You can get your lottery winnings within a year. There's no problem there. So, don't worry, Scunty. There's always a time and place for things. But that is the win for the entire community there. And technically, nothing's stopping anybody else from reporting this to the police. And just showing the multiple calls that you've made, wasting their time and endangering the public. So nothing's stopping anybody else from doing this. So maybe action will already be taken by the time I get around to it. I'm fairly busy as it is. I've got a real life and stuff. got responsibilities. And yeah, but I mean, we've got it all recorded. So it literally is just a matter of submitting it to the appropriate authorities. And for a wordsmith like myself and or Nikki, or combined, we provide a proper letter to those that are going to be addressed there, which would be law enforcement, politicians, mental health activists, and it's a shoe-in, guaranteed. So especially when the proof and evidence one, pick one, bud, is submitted, and they can't deny it. So.
Tribunal, put Scott in jail, and then go call him the rat, though.
You're the rat.
Go call Scott the rat, even though we're all 50 of us are all together like a bunch of little snitches, bitches, trying to put this guy in jail over the fucking internet because we're so offended and we're so butthurt over his fucking words of truth about all of us.
His words of truth are essentially, I'm going to kill you and make you watch. Those are his words of truth.
Oh, Scott don't like me. I guess we gotta put him in jail. Oh, the guy that I worshipped and fucking obsessed over my whole life. I loved him. I couldn't stop watching him. Now he doesn't like us? I guess we all gotta get together and put him in jail now.
This also reveals your narcissistic mentality where you believe that people are actually obsessed on you, and as such, if you don't give them the time of day, they're offended. But you're just projecting now. This is exactly what you do.
Because he doesn't like us. Like, go find a fucking hobby, bro.
And then you're going to fucking bitch that they're not fucking paying attention to you. Stop it.
If they're fucking telling people you're a fucking rapper and all this bullshit, right? And you're doing these rap videos.
The guy is in videos. The guy does rap. The guy does tours. If it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's usually a duck. And yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, this guy's probably a rapper. So your feelings of inadequacy really don't matter in this effect.
What the fuck are you doing in my chat at fucking 9:48 a.m.? Like, what are you doing, bro?
This guy's a moron. Remember, 9 whatever, his time. Does he not realize the difference between his time zone and the other ones around the world? No, because the world literally revolves around him.
Fuck out of here, your fake bullshit. All of you, fuck off, dude. Tell me I ain't speaking the truth. A lot of you know I am, but you're too scared to admit it because you're all pussies and cowards. Like YR, scared to death for his fucking life. And it ain't because of me. It's because of the fucking people he works with. Tells me I'm bowing a fucking knee and scared of these people. I ain't scared of nothing, fucking bitch.
Except for legal actions, which is why you've been doing your apology tours, you're freaked the fuck out. Yeah, you are terrified.
YR's scared of his own fucking shadow. Scared of fucking old Republican walking down the fucking hallway, for fuck's sakes.
Well, at least he hasn't ever made death threats. Or called the FBI in jest.
Never saw such a bitch like YR, man. Two-faced snake bitch. And they all utilize him. He's getting used up like a dried tampon.
This guy and his analogies.
Jesus. Fuck, man. Like, you guys are so fucked in your head, man. The fuck away from me. Like, go away, man. Just leave me the fuck alone. Like, get the fuck out of here, dude. Go fucking find some other hobbies, man. Go fucking suck Nicky off in his fucking chats again. And fucking, oh, Scott's this and Scott's that, bro. I'm obsessed with Scott, bro. I cannot get Scott off my mind, man. Oh, if Nicky does any other stream, I can't handle it. He needs to talk about Scott, so Nicky fucking masks his streams with gaming and then talks about Scott in the gaming streams.
He masks
it's like Dave masking the fucking community Kerbal shit. Well,
Kerbal, it's community Kerbals, okay? Kerbals. Kerbal. And no, the whole thing, that's the thing. I haven't made even a Scott character. I haven't really mentioned Scott at all. I've used Keith. He blew up, but then he made a pact with some Dark Lord, and magically his character appeared back in the roster, so I'll take it, I guess. Bullfrog's there. The No Hearts Feeling crew. Who else was it? I think I'm not sure if we got VP in there yet, but yeah, it's just like nothing of the drama's in there. This is more like let's set was it Bullfrog on a ride on a rover, and obviously he breaks it, and it's hilarious because of the expressions and shit. Or when we try to rescue SE Steve and YR and Junebug from the moon, like that was a lot of fun. There's no drama there. That's just what are you feeling left out there, Scunty? Is that the real thing? Is that what you're really telling us, that you feel left out? Not that maybe that you claim that we're talking about you. I don't really think so. And yeah, what's it called? Nikki has talked about you in his streams, but he's not masking it. He's playing a game and he's shooting the shit and he's talking with people and he's just hanging out. I mean, it's not like this, where this is formulaic and concise. I'm trying to keep my words limited so that you at least can understand. So you know what I say? Is that proper limitation there with my words?
We got community cabal, but we're gonna have to still talk about the community. Yeah, what a great ploy. We cannot get Scott and Skunt McKinnon off our minds. We are totally fucking in love.
Actually, one of the reasons why I did do the community Kerbals is I wanted to get away from the drama. I explained this the other day. So I've been branching out. Other people are branching out. We've been doing good things. Those things have been acknowledged. People like them. They want to see more of it. And it does take away from having to review these sorts of things. And is enjoyable and fun. So you are absolutely delusional into thinking that people only thrive on drama when the evidence is right in front of you.
With this guy. But we're going to bring him to court. We're going to charge him. And then when he's
I'm not bringing you to court, stupid. That's law enforcement. They're physically going to take you there.
in jail, we still won't stop. When he's in jail for all his...
Oh, no. When you're in jail, it'll finally stop because we won't have to deal with you. You're definitely not going to have computer time. You're not going to have access to the phone. Or maybe in limited amounts of time. So, no, that's when everyone's going to have a party. I mean, that's when everyone will celebrate. People are going to go out and buy champagne, dance in the streets. People are going to celebrate that day when they don't have to deal with your incessant criminality anymore. Your harassment, your fucking threats. No one will have to deal with that anymore. Because remember, douchebag, there was a lot more happening before episode 100 of Monetize This, okay? So you weren't... I mean, it's funny that you think that before you there was nothing. This community had things going on prior to you. So you are not the center of this community, despite you wanting to be, clearly.
Crimes, we're still gonna go. And then we're gonna create a Sims game where Scott's in jail with his dog Tyson. I mean...
Oh, you want to cry some more? Oh, you can't make your own game, or maybe, I don't know, write a story, do something that, makes you feel better, go beat up a teddy bear or something.
I mean, you guys are fucking psychopaths, bro. You might as well be Charles Manson, all of you, combined into one, man. Get a fucking grip on reality.
This is actually deflection because Travis made a good point when he analyzed Scott's psyche that, and was it Ken acknowledged this by speaking to Travis the other day, and I can't remember what show it was, but basically said that he had watched a clip of Manson, and when compared to Scott, it was identical in his mannerisms, in his verbiage, in his attitude, in his agitation. So, and I saw, there was a lot of similarities there. I do think that probably Manson was probably better spoken and probably more educated than Skunt.
Right now. Take the mask off, stop breathing in your own fucking carbon monoxides, and maybe your fucking brain would start...
Your carbon monoxides. He added an S to a gas. Geniuses will understand that.
to open
Actually, you don't even have to be a genius to understand it. Fucking just people who know, who understand basic science will understand that. Sorry, I misspoke.
up a little bit, huh? Maybe get some oxygen back in there, you fucking psychopaths.
Let's be honest, though. Knowing basic science in this community does sort of make you a genius, so let's be honest too.
Calling me the psychopath. Ken has a wife and a fucking set of children, and for the last 18 hours, Ken has been online in streams, commenting on my fucking comment sections. This motherfucker has a wife and children, and he spends 18 of his 24-hour day obsessing over me or Joe. Seriously. And it's all documented. It's all out there. I'm not lying. I ain't making this shit up.
I love it when he says he doesn't lie.
And then the next 6 hours, what's he doing? Fingering Shannon and then going to sleep? I mean, what, like, does he even see his kids? Or do they even play in the park anymore? I don't have a clue. When he sees his kids, he probably just says, "Get the fuck out of my face. I gotta go fucking go on YouTube right now. I'm sorry, girls. I love you. Kiss, hug, good night. Gotta go fuck with Scott a little more. I gotta go fucking talk to Real Talk and all my fake friends, bro. I gotta go talk to Nicky Nines, who doxed my number out there, but we're gonna pretend that he got it off Scott's Twitter, that Scott's Twitter didn't exist back then because it was actually banned and didn't even exist. But we're gonna go and pretend that's fucking real because we're liars and we're politicians, and that's what we do. We push narratives and we lie. Sorry, girls. Gotta go. Scott's on my mind. Same thing with Nikki. Every night his wife gets home. Sorry, honey. I got Scott on my mind. Can't do it. Skunt's on my mind. Can't do it. Right? Can't do it. Dave Rose wants to cook a meal for his dad or something. Can't do it, Dad. Sorry. Skunt's on my mind tonight. It's funny how Ken brought that up earlier. I couldn't believe when he mentioned your father, bro. I couldn't believe.
Yeah, you seriously should shut your mouth when it comes to that, asshole. Okay? Who says my father's not capable of making his own meals? Do you understand how dementia works? It's not like a fucking switch, idiot. And if you understood how dementia works, you'd understand planning around meals is an extreme challenge. I'm not going to go into the details here, but yes, I'm not going to, you know what, I'm not going to fall into your trap, Scott, because you know who I am for real, according to you. I don't think you do. Because if you did and you met me in the streets and said that, I think everyone understands what kind of proper reaction one would take. And I think it would be justified, but regardless, I'm not going to state it. You can draw the conclusion, and you can try to, put that together as some sort of threat. But it's not. It's just a statement of fact. What's the fact is that you're talking out of your ass about things you don't know about. Now, if you tried that literally in real life with your neighbor, with your landlord, you know that it would escalate to a situation that you created yourself. So try as you will, you would not be able to argue that in court against me, okay? But you do really need to realize that when you do speak about things like family, you are absolutely clueless. So you don't know what kind of life I live, and you don't know the things that I do in my daily routine in regards to my father. So you don't know shit. You shouldn't be talking about this. And this actually does add to your psychological profile because you do show yourself to essentially be a psychopathic and a sociopath, because you literally have you're devoid of any remorse or emotions, and your statements on people's families and stuff, including just bringing up my father, for example, clearly display that. And you can try to argue that, oh no, it's okay, it's fine. I don't know why Sam is why Ken is saying that, but it's perfectly fine for me. I don't mean anything wrong and stuff. No, and Ken said this the other day. He says it because he thinks it holds power over me and that he can say it, But God forbid that somebody put his grandmother's name into the chat or uses his sister's photo or something like that. So rules for thee, not for me. Scott thinks himself the center of the universe, and when he gets called out on his bullshit, he and gets held accountable for it, he doesn't like it. All right, let's take a call. Welcome in from the cold.
Hello. Hello, best friend.
Hello, best friend.
How are you?
Doing super. How about you?
I'm well. I'm sorry to interrupt you here.
Oh, no, no interruption. We were eagerly anticipating your call, and you have the floor.
Well, I've missed the past few minutes, so I don't know exactly what you're on at this very moment. But I can just say...
He was talking about my father again. But continue.
Of course. Always a good topic. People's families. A few things I can think of off the top of my head that's been pissing me off a little bit is how he seems to be, and it's been getting worse progressively over time, he's conflating everybody into certain acts that others are doing that we have nothing to do with. Like, this guy goes and pisses off his whole hometown, and these people start putting out his family's names and trolling him and shit like that. And somehow we get lumped into all that. Like we have something to do with it. And that just really starts to piss me off after a while. Like, now everything that's happened to this guy is getting conflated into like you, Nikki, Ken, and like it's just you guys doing it now. It's no one else.
Yeah, absolutely. He's been doing it for a while. He's been, again, like you said, people in his hometown get pissed off from what he's done. He conflates, them putting family names in the chat with Ken and, with Ken being like, what's his name? Fucking Lockjaw or something. Like, he's just starting to just, everything's random, just like bunched together. It's one big conspiracy for him.
Just everybody's getting looped into what all these stupid trolls and shit are doing to them. Like, I don't know. The people I know have nothing to do with that shit at all.
Yeah, and most people don't waste, time on that. There's a few in this community that are fucking scumbags, and they do this. And some of them work with Scott, so they're playing him. But, most people don't waste their time with all these alt accounts. Like, stupid people like Bloner and stuff who are just obsessed. Yeah, they'll do that. But there's other people, like, I've never made one of these alt accounts or troll accounts because I don't want to. I don't need to. If I'm banned, okay, I'm banned. Boom. That's it.
And yet we've all seen screenshots of him making alt accounts and going into chats and saying stuff. It's interesting how he doesn't like that, but then does it. It's weird. A lot of hypocrisy happening here.
Yeah, and he literally shows himself to be a narcissist by yet again believing that he is the center of the universe. So whether it be that he knows how the law works or that he has these connections so he can make one call and wire is done, yeah.
One phone call to the Texas policeman.
And yet when he's called out on it, he doesn't address it. I mean, that is one of the dumber things that he's broadcast. And he really should come out and sort of address that, or at least come up with some sort of damage control story that we can all laugh at. Because to make such a mistake is just beyond stupid.
It's and also I would just like to note that he is clearly inebriated during these, which means that the AA stuff and the stuff he's trying to do about what he's trying to do about his drinking is not helping because he is clearly drunk in these.
Or he's just lying.
Right. I remember in one of these streams, I don't remember which one it was, but in the beginning of one of them, he talked about how he's like, I'm going to the doctors and I'm talking to a therapist, man.
Yeah,
and
he said that, and I would claim that those are probably a lie.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're definitely working on the alcohol problem for sure. You're getting.
He said the other day that that everyone's aware of this. His family, the doctors and therapists, and the police. And I mentioned this on the show. It's like, well, if they're aware of this, if this was true, they would tell you get away from the internet as quick as possible. You need to stay away. You need
Right.
to get your mental health fixed. No, and I'm, went sarcastic and I said, no, they tell you to do the total opposite, to stay on the internet and keep doing that because it's the other people that are wrong and eventually they'll learn that. But as mental health experts, we're recommending that you keep exposing yourself to the toxic situation that, continues to affect your mental health. I'm sure that that's what they fucking said. I'm sure that that's what your family said. I'm sure that that's what the police said. The illusion of this guy is hilarious, but because he's so weak, he's projecting that false sense of strength because he's got nothing. So he tries to do this, but when you simply analyze what he says, it's so pathetic because it falls apart, and he needs to be ridiculed and humiliated for this because he's trying to use it as collateral over other people in his bullying ways for far too long.
Right. And if he is actually telling all these people what's going on, you could only imagine the stories he's telling them that are just completely false and totally ass backwards from what the actual truth is. He's probably more like, there's this guy, his name's Dave Rose, and he bullies me, and he's mean to me, and he took an aerial shot of my house, man, and he talks about my family, and blah, 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 and all this. If he is telling these people anything, it's the complete and utter opposite of what reality is. So you got to keep that in mind. He's not telling them the flat out truth of what's happening.
Of course not. He's very selective with what he says, just like he does on these streams. And then he gets exposed, and then he can't handle it.
Right. Well, I don't mean to interrupt you. You can continue from where you were if you'd like.
Thanks for your permission, 00.
Yes, you have my permission to keep going.
Get out of here. All right, I'm going to continue. There's still much more to listen to. So,
yeah, go ahead.
All right, bye.
Believe it. What did I say so bad about Dave's father that he didn't tell me? I actually commended Dave for looking after his father.
You guys better stop talking about my family members, but it's perfectly fine if I keep bringing other family members up. Shut the fuck up.
With dementia, because it's not an easy thing to do. Last one.
You know what really helps me? When people keep reminding me of that, that's always nice, because, I see it every day. So it's just like, and it's just like, I don't understand. Well, I do sort of understand where he's sort of coming from here, because he's attempting to, he's trying to soften the view on him in regards to this, because Ken called him out and obviously exposed him the only way Ken does, with some strong arm sauce, the only way the Italians can fucking make. So he fucking, shook him around, and being shook here, fucking Scott McKinnon's got to come out and be like, I didn't do anything wrong. I mean, I said, Dave, you're a good guy for doing that. I've yet to meet somebody who told me I'm not a good guy for doing that, but okay.
Grandfather left.
You'd probably be the first.
That's not really sure where I would ever make fun of something like that. So, but anyway, keep pushing that. Keep pushing that lie. That's fine.
Well, I've got the clip actually where it was, I think it was around Christmas time, where, not this Christmas, but the previous one, where you drunkenly were talking about this, and yeah, you revealed it. And you were sort of talking about it in a joking manner. So, yeah, fuck you.
Right? Just like all the fake fucking lies that are pushed that I'm the Chip Daly that fought with Junebug. You're all fucking lying to each other. You're selling each other out. You guys know where the trolls are. You're fucking lying to each other. You're fucking each other over, and you're trying to put it all on me because you're all fucking evil. You're evil. E-V-I-L. Evil.
Wow, he can spell. Is this, like, this is a 5-year-old. This is a 5-year-old talking, okay?
All of you. You know it, and I know it. You want to live the rest of your days in this shitty world, as shitty as it is, by being an evil cunt. That's how you choose to live it. Ignore your family. Ignore your real life.
So hold on. So now he's talking about family again.
And focus on Scott and Skunt and drama. That's what you want to do the rest of your dying fucking days.
Am I dying? Well, technically everyone's dying every day of their life because, yeah, you're one day closer to death. But, like, what? Do I have not? I don't have long to live, Dr. Skunty?
As Jesus comes back to earth.
Oh. You're one of those. Okay.
You fucking sick twist.
Actually, you're not, because you just fucking take from every fucking religion and try to make yourself knowledgeable and knowing what's really happening. So, come on.
This is demented fucks. Ignore your family and spend all your energy on me. That's fucking mental. I must be Jesus Christ, and you guys must be a demon. Cause
let's hear that again.
Ignore your family and spend all your energy on me. That's fucking mental. I must be Jesus Christ, and you guys must be a demon, because that's fucked up. And that's what you guys are doing.
You know what's fucked up is actually claiming to be Jesus. Apart from the blasphemy, it's the narcissism and the self-centered entitlement, which can only come from a demon. And I do recognize that it was Genius in the chat who just said, he's just saying that because Dave called him evil first. Correct. As we'll notice very often with Mr. McScunty, he really has a very limited vocabulary and an understanding of grammar. So when somebody introduces a new word to him, just like Ken actually said a couple of days ago, he's like a little 5-year-old, little 4-year-old who's just constantly using that word. And like Genius is pointing out, and it's not just with evil, there's been other times with other words where it's used on him and he's never used it before, and then he's constantly using it. Like he always knew it and is totally aware of what the word means. And we even see this applied to things in the technological world like doxing or DDoS or IP trace. Like, pathetic. Because, again, the other day when he's like, why did you IP trace these guys? And I actually, prior to that, because I'd made a video, another power trip, I believe, and had mentioned that, where I didn't want, no, it was on a Nikki show, but I mentioned I don't want to use certain terms because then I know he's going to use them. But in that little time I was there, I did use IP trace, and he started to use that term. So it's like, dude, if you were really as knowledgeable about tech as you claim to be, and as you claimed in the past, as the screenshots prove, you would know so much more. You would know about computers, actually. You don't. And you've come out and admitted, you know, I don't know anything about computers. And then you come out and say, well, I know about computers. So don't get so mad when your lies don't seem to affect anyone anymore. Because all these constant lies basically just, give you the reputation of the turd who cried wolf pack.
I mean, I'm literally watching this. Like, I don't watch your shit. I'll just look and I'll just see.
Literally with all that ramble that I just said, proved you wrong. So, thanks for coming out. Thank you.
Man, like, I'll be at work doing normal shit. I'll be at the dentist or getting a massage. The other day I went and saw a therapist, physio. Like, I see all kinds of, like, different therapists, physio, fucking mental, like.
As Travis outlined, I believe that would be a lie.
I go out and do things, like, I got appointments and shit, and I work. And then I'll literally just look online, and there's, like, 8 hours. Dave Rose is sitting at home in his fucking house at 40 years old doing 8 hours on me. As I'm out there working in the real world, getting.
I used to, before I, lost my job, I used to work from home. Technically, I was 40 when I was laid off. So, what? Plus, now with the COVID and shit, a lot of people are working from home. I'm sure a lot of them are 40. And
a massage, getting dental work, and this motherfucker's doing 8 hours on me, bro. And
Wah, wah. He's probably saying things that are lies about me, but I can't respond. Wah.
Then I go and look, and Ken's doing 7 hours on me, and then Nikki's doing another 4 hours. It's crazy. You guys are fucking psychotic. What is your obsession with me? Leave me the fuck alone. I've asked you guys to leave me alone over and over again.
Fuck you, asshole, trying to make yourself look like the victim. Everyone's asked you to stop. In fact, they've even blocked you. And what does that do? Precipitates a fucking battle from you fucking doing hours and hours of video. Remember your fucking 12 to 24-hour streams? And you're going to claim, oh, well, that was just, fun. And no, you were mad at and, riled up. And you wanted people to give you money to fucking drink. And, yeah, so shut the fuck up.
And you cannot leave me alone. Why can you not leave me the fuck alone?
The question, asshole fucking scunty, is why can't you leave people alone? Because we have several recordings where you say that, yes, you're done with, you're going to leave people alone. Remember the one, that little mini tribunal where you bent the knee, kissed the ring, and your voice quivered like the little bitch you are? Yes, in that, you gave us your word that you were going to stop. That is submissible to law enforcement. Okay, scunty? So there are many people that have already made it evident they don't want to interact with you. They did leave you alone. I left you alone. The record of my videos being published show this. If you go to episode 1 of Power Trip, I lay it out as to why I finally started to address this, you lying sack of shit. So you listen very carefully. You have been asked, you have been told to leave us alone. And you've been given countless opportunities and you refuse. In fact, you take it as the initiative to commit battle against everyone. Since you're not gonna fucking understand and do this like a normal grown boy, then the only repercussion left is the tribunal and submitting your abuses of the system and endangering the public to law enforcement. At that point, it's up to them to do what they wish to do with that evidence. But since you don't seem to know the law, I'll explain it to you. With that information, they are forced to act. When politicians are also included on that information and know that an individual like yourself continues to commit these crimes, they're going to be forced to act because it's their job. And plus, they want to look good and that they're on top of things and not be published in the newspaper that they're ignoring a clear psychopath. Okay, Scunty, you don't seem to understand this. You don't seem to understand this one fucking bit. And I don't care, and neither does anyone else, because your opinion no longer matters. That's it.
It's very simple. Leave me alone. You guys want to do other shit? Go do it. Leave me the fuck.
I'm doing my Kerbal shit, and you're leaving comments there. You're fucking you're saying that I'm doing this as a way to cover my comments on drama. No, you're clearly not leaving anyone alone. Simple as that. And you keep saying, well, nobody wants this. No, you want this. You clearly do. Because you won't leave people alone. Scott, you had your chances. You had your chances. I told you already, you had the opportunity when the tribunal was announced to just go away, to just stop your shit, to mitigate the effects that the exposure of this information is going to do to you. Okay? You're the one who keeps going. So you've chosen your path. You won't leave people alone. I've already outlined what crimes you've committed here in Canada. And I can start looking to particular states. If somebody in a particular state wants to identify, at least their locale, I can figure out what laws would apply for for your criminal actions. Okay? You've been on a crime spree for the last 4 years, asshole. You might be too stupid to realize it, but the evidence speaks for itself. As such, once presented to law enforcement, it's not somebody who's going to be charging you so that you can see them in court. The fact you don't understand this just proves how stupid you are and how much you do deserve justice, how much you do deserve to actually be charged for all the crimes that you've committed.
Fuck alone. Plain and simple. Game over. Leave me alone. Move on. Bye.
No, the game is over for you. You go away. Bye. You go away. Because I'm going to keep staying here. I'm not going nowhere. Nobody's going anywhere, but you have the option and had the option to leave, to stop making threats, to go make, start up another community. You could be like, I don't know, Donald Blue. I don't know. And you start a new channel, you join another community and, whatever. But no, you're the one who's obsessed. You're the one who refuses to stop being a criminal. So it's your fault now.
That's what adults do. Goodbye.
Adults also do the minimal effort to learn perhaps the police station that they're calling, rather than falsely claiming, oh, did I call California police again? Well, I don't know. I don't have that number. Although you just called them again. So your lie's exposed. Fucking, YR, I called Texas police because Texas, that huge fucking state, has one police department for the whole thing. Because that's what adults do, right? They just talk out of their ass like you do, you fucking lying sack of shit.
So long. And if you think any troll account is me, IP trace it. Because it won't be me.
Oh, you learned a new word, Scunty. Would you like to describe exactly how to do so? He'd be like, why don't you tell me how to do so? I bet you don't know. This is what fucking Mark Scunty types do. They don't know shit, so they try to trick you into revealing your cards because they don't have shit. You are so pathetic, Scott. So fucking pathetic. I am going to relish when you're finally behind bars so that you can stop your criminality. You can stop harassing people, scaring some of these, some of the nicest people, like Amanda Carmen. I know that some people don't like her. I'm indifferent about her. I've had disagreements with her, but, we've agreed on other stuff. Back in the day, because she's been around longer than Scott, and she's into wrestling. I used to have a show on Friday nights, which was sort of like to keep the Joe Cronin people around. This was in 2015, maybe. So that used to be when Monetize This was on Wednesdays. So on Fridays, people were bored, demanding, because I was making a big name, I guess, for myself on Monetize This, that they wanted me to start a show. So I started a show, and she eventually became one of the sort of seat warmers. She wasn't a co-host. And many of the people, the majority of people actually I had on there were seat warmers. I'm the only one who fucking ran the show. And they got offended when I fucking actually got a co-host, but that's another issue altogether. But, yeah, people like that, Amanda Carmen, just fucking, what's it called? Just harassed and spoken poorly of and just, treated with such disrespect. I mean, that time that she was on the call with him and YR, it was terrible. To me, she was on the verge of tears. And, it's not just her. There's Bex. I'm not too sure if he's done that with Gina. But I know that he's been, possibly with, yes, with Tiffany. Yes, with Tiffany. So we do know that he's done this with multiple females, okay? That's already on the record. So, but those are the ones that I know of. I know that this guy, is a thirsty fuck, and for quite some time he was in the backgrounds just trying to hit up everybody. So there's probably more victims.
Leave me the fuck alone, and goodbye. It's plain and simple. It's that easy. But you guys can't do it.
What do you mean goodbye? So what, everyone that you don't agree with, they're going to just delete their accounts? What are you saying? What do you mean goodbye? So Ken can keep doing his Insomniac, but if he mentions Scott one time, therefore he... What?
You can't do it because you're literally in love with me. You're
Don't you wish?
obsessed with me. You can't live or breathe or shit or sleep. You can't do anything without me.
That is a lie. And you feel so inadequate because you realize that without us, you wouldn't exist. You need us to give you relevancy.
Every fucking show that you guys do that's outside of me has 15 viewers tops. You do.
That's false. That's false. My Kerbals are getting good views, or Kerbals, as he says, and was it the Too Many Chefs get some good views? But the thing is, though, that could probably get better views if it aired at a better time. I do those randomly. I do most of my shit randomly, really. But people keep tuning in. At some point, fucking, you know, I was getting 50 plus viewers and stuff. So. And plus, there's a lot of people that go watch it later. I mean, shit, look at the 9-hour stream that I did on Scott. The number of views really astounding. Actually, the one before then got even more views. I think it breached 1,000. So, yeah. Good luck, Scunty, with your lies.
Do a show on me, you get 60. So you guys are literally admitting now that you're doing content on me for the views.
No. You're the one bringing up the views. You're the one who's so triggered by the fact that there's, because you were saying the other day, people, we're doing it for clout. So we're doing it for the likes, the clout, and the donations. But no, the thing is, you get triggered by the number of people that are there. You get triggered when we mention, like, here's the thing. You see the number of people watching the video. We're just doing our own thing, blah, 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 you know. Then you do a video and you're like, there was 50 fake viewers in there. So us, as we review your shit, realize how crazy you are, we say, oh, okay, trigger word. And obviously he doesn't like that because there's more people watching us than him. And more people interacting too in the chat than his. So we mentioned that on a subsequent stream. And he doesn't like that at all. So now he resorts to this.
You're doing it for the views. For the simple 60 fucking weirdos.
Because we mentioned it to trigger him. Now he believes that we're doing it for the views. We're doing it for the likes. When all we're really doing, as we've said in the past, is just laying it out there. And it's up to people to fucking decide on their own what to believe. Because the truth doesn't need anybody to defend it. But you, Scunty, reveal your cards by being so desperate to try to stay on top of your lies so that people believe it to be truth.
On the internet that are mostly trolls, you're doing it for that. Are you even making money?
Let's quickly address what is, shout out to Schleppy, by the way, Mrs. Foulmouth Ken, thank you for joining us. Quickly here, signs of a sociopath, everybody, says Ryan Murray. Ken says, I remember we shook hands and said we won't talk Junebug about we won't talk junk about each other no more. And a day later, he flips out. You've got to use fucking punctuation, dude. This is killing me. A day later, he flips out because he said I was imitating him when I wasn't at all. It happens all the time. I keep my mouth shut, and then he flips out thinking something is about him when it's not. And then when I tell him no, it's not about you, he still thinks it is. He still thinks it is. You can't win. See, that's where a comma would be so fucking useful there. Scott thinks, and this is Ken continuing, Scott thinks this is about views and clout. LOL. No, bro. It's about that for a long time. He is so fucking gone. He just don't get it, and I don't think he ever will. So let's continue.
Are you guys even getting money over this anymore? Or a couple bucks here and there? I mean, Jesus. What is wrong with you? This, like, I'm not fucking around. This is shit 14-year-olds do, bro.
Again, you're taking what I say and you're trying to use it against me. You got to come up with your own arguments, Scunt.
We're talking about men in their fucking 40s right now. This ain't normal.
You're the last person to define what normal is.
Our parents would look at this and go, what the fuck is going on? All of our parents. This ain't normal. This is not what our parents were doing at 40.
I don't think the internet existed in this format back then. There was an internet, the precursor called ARPANET, but no, I don't think there'd be the same streaming capabilities and other things as we see today.
Fucking weird, man. Fucking weird.
Did he crack open a beer?
But Gangster Talk Messiah over there, Mr. Cartel fucking fake mouth, wants to fucking threaten the cartel on me. He's coming in here with his wrestling belts now. Calling
You're such a pussy, Scott. You're such a fucking pussy.
me a fake.
You're fucking soft, is what it is. You are so fucking soft, Mr. Softy himself.
Obsessing over me, right? Gangster Talk Messiah. Why is not Gangster Talk Messiah working on a new rap video today? Why is he in Scott McKinnon's stream with 9 people in the middle of the fucking morning? Why? Why? Threatening me with the cartel. I mean, is that normal behavior for a 40-year-old man? Is that normal? It don't fucking seem too normal to me. Sorry, it seems autistic.
The victims you're gonna stuff, or even
It's
just
When Dave wrote,
being understood now.
Alan, you absolutely nailed it, dude. This is gonna be turned in. This is when Dave Rose heard me call the FBI the other day, right? And I called the FBI and I was like, whatever. I called the FBI and Nancy Pelosi, basically, right?
Come on.
And Dave Rose was like, this is the jackpot, boys. We got him now. This is the jackpot. We can just compile all the evidence and say that he's wasting the FBI and RCMP's resources and time. That is untrue. I have it all documented. I've literally been reaching out to all these people over people like you and over the fact that my identity's been stolen twice and TransUnion.
Oh my God, you are so fucking pathetic. Now, by the way, he seems to fail to explain why his identity was stolen the second time. Now, from my understanding, Scott, being the idiot that he is, tried to make it rich with buying Bitcoin a few years back. And apparently he bought it from a false source. So basically, they took his information, they took his money, and, you know, they couldn't do shit. The cops, the American police couldn't do shit about it. And, you know, from that, his identity got stolen. And apparently it happened prior. But the thing is, though, that's prior to the shit in the community, though. So it's just like, this guy's just trying to make shit up to try to stick.
Equifax, RCMP, all kinds of multiple sources.
The most recent one, again, was because you were stupid enough to buy that or try to buy that Bitcoin online.
My bank account continuously keeps getting hacked into or trying to. DDoSed, all that shit. This has been going on with me for years. Dave Rose is clueless with my relationship with the FBI or the RCMP or any of it for that matter. Clueless. But he wants to compile all this evidence like I'm wasting their time. Absolutely not. I've called them over legitimate things each and every time. Sometimes I don't get along with them. Yep, it's true. Sometimes I don't agree. Plain and simple.
What the fuck? What the fuck does that have anything to do with it?
You want to use that against me? Go ahead.
Yes, I will.
Because I don't know how you're going to press charges against me, Dave.
Well, because you don't understand the law. Because once this information is presented to law enforcement, who have a duty to pursue it, to politicians who have a duty to pursue it, and to mental health experts who have a duty to pursue it, they're going to take action, dummy.
The FBI agent himself didn't press charges against me when I gave him my birth date, my address, my phone number, and everything else. So if he doesn't press charges against me, how are you going to press charges against me for him?
You don't understand the law, dummy.
What are you going to SJW for the FBI agent that I called Dave, or?
Do you even understand the law?
I mean, what's your plan here?
Wouldn't you like to know? I mean, I've laid it out, but apparently you're too dumb enough to literally just listen to every word that I've said. Because every word that I said, I've laid it out step by step exactly what's going to be done and how it will be done and how that is then going to be in their hands. Why is that concept so difficult? Do you not seem to understand that criminal charges come from the state? You fucking moron.
Jesus, bro. And then you sit on stream telling people and convincing people like...
This is why. This is another reason why I can't wait that this guy gets behind bars. Because this sort of arrogance, believing that he knows the law, that he can try to coerce other people by lying about the law and trying to justify his illegal acts with literally the most immature, emotional thought pattern. It's beyond pathetic. And he thinks he's tough because of this. He's trying to intimidate others, and he's trying to make himself look like a victim and cover up his crimes.
Yep, we got him now, boys. This is the jackpot. We got the gold mine. We've been waiting for this one.
What, you're panicking now? You're panicking that you basically did exactly what I expected and what everyone else did, which was you're going to keep getting more and more sloppy. The more and more that it gets closer to you, the more and more that you panic. The more that you panic, the more mistakes that you make. The more mistakes that you make, the clearer it is that your illegality is going to be held accordingly. I mean, you're the one who keeps slipping up here.
Dave, I've literally worked with you, and I've seen and heard you say this about multiple people.
Want to cite some sources? Or is it always going to be ambiguous?
Don't forget, Dave, I used to work with you.
And you used to work with me. And do you want the evidence? Like, you want me to provide the evidence of the shit that I had to deal with while I worked with you, you dummy? You don't think I was fucking taking screenshots of you fucking being stupid then too? Retard? So you worked with me. And do you ever fucking think beyond the fucking last word? Do you think do you think? And you think you're tough.
You got paid from my bank account.
You're a fucking moron.
From our Patreon. Don't forget that, Dave. Yeah.
You don't seem to... So, clearly, yet again, you're showing yourself to be literally the most self-centered piece of shit on the planet because you seem to think that I was a slave and it was, so good that, I could get paid a little bit. Pittance, really. But, no, I wasn't really literally putting in hard work into that. No. You were paying me. It was a fucking business agreement, you stupid lying sack of shit. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. You are literally dumber than Bullfrog. You are so fucking stupid. You are so fucking stupid. And you, a danger to society, a danger to yourself and others, should not be exposed to the public. You need to be behind bars. This sort of mentality shows that you are a danger. You are a rat. You know this.
Well, we'll do a power trip episode 188. We'll have 50 fucking weirdos. It's like...
There's the numbers again.
Dude. Irish Dave Dougherty. Okay, here's another example. Irish Dave. Right? What did I ever do to that guy? Except for give him money when he was down and out, right? Ken gave money when he was down and out too, right? Not to announce it, but we both gave him money when he was down and out. Now Irish Dave is all of a sudden back in the community, and everywhere I look, he's not in these streams. He ain't watching me, right? He's watching everything that's done on me. Anybody that says shit about me, he's there in the streams. So yeah, I obviously messaged Irish Dave today. Dave Rose will call this an obsession, right? No, it's not about an obsession. It's about why the fuck is a guy that I gave money to and that I helped out before in the past and did nothing wrong to
Liar, total delusion. Did nothing wrong to. This all started with you, dude.
Why is he in streams that are literally always about me? They're
My cooking shows have nothing to do with you, so fuck you.
about me. He's in streams showing his support for streams that are shitting on me. Who does that? You guys don't believe me, but it's real. People backstab me. Bex knows it. She's one of them. She saw me in a car and backstabbed me. Then she backstabbed me. Like, I've gotten backstabbed insanely more than anybody, I think, in real life, let alone this community. People have some kind of weird fucking obsession with backstabbing me or doing things on purpose just to fit into a narrative. So if Dave Rose puts a narrative out there that I'm obsessed over people, for example, I'm obsessed over where people go and
Yeah, it's
chat.
just me that says that.
So Dave Irish Dougherty will go into these chat, even though I supported him. I'm one of the only people who gave him money when he was down and out when he said he had cancer. I tried to do what I could for him, even though I was flooded out at that time, barely had money for myself. This motherfucker's now in chats that are against me, and he's supporting it. And then I questioned about it, and guess what? No response.
Oh, he doesn't want to
Every
deal with
time
you.
that I question these people privately, they don't have a response for me.
Because they don't want to deal with you.
Irish Dave did not respond to me. Look at this. Okay? And you guys think that
so,
I'm
hold
crazy,
on.
right?
Hold
No.
on.
It's not about me being crazy. It's about I try to reach out to you guys privately, right? But you don't respond to me.
See, this is where he's being a rat again, showing the fucking screenshots. So shut the fuck up,
Okay.
scunt.
Last time I talked to this guy was November 21st, 2019. He said, "Hey, bro, sorry to bother you. Did you call me by mistake? Blah, blah, blah. Hope everything's doing okay." This is my message to him today. Today. I said, "What did I ever do to you exactly for you to be going around supporting all this bullshit about me? Did I not help you when you were down and out?" No response. Right? Same thing with Jacob Blinkhorn, okay? Fucking personal friend of mine, right? Went through hell and high water.
Now, I warned you, Scott. I warned you, don't fucking mess with that guy. Now, I haven't heard what you're saying here yet. I hope that you don't fucking, accelerate this to a unacceptable level.
Not through this community, with the Malky Will Inc. show community, obviously. He knows it. Crystal knows it. Him and his wife both know this, right? Put myself out there, put myself on the line, literally, and they gave me money. They gave me money. They did give me money, but literally put myself in the line of fire, and I got trolled immensely, and still do, and I get framed, all kinds of shit because of this shit. All kinds of shit because of this shit, because I was trying to find out who Jacob Blinkhorn's White's fake accounts were. Fake accounts were, right? But you guys don't hear that story. No, you'll just hear Dave Rose tell you that Scott is obsessed over the fact that Jacob Blinkhorn, who I never had a problem with, that's Dave Rose will tell you, who I never had a problem with, is just a wrench in my stream during a chef show. It's a lot deeper than that, you know?
You're the only one who made it deeper than that, dude. That's exactly what fucking occurred.
It's way deeper than that. Way deeper than that, man. Here's the whole fucking reality. I asked him, wow, me and you have talked about Dave Rose's fucking scumbaggery many times before Jacob Blinkhorn behind the scenes. You and I both know that. Now all of a sudden, you're a wrench in his chef chat. That's weird. And it's
That's weird, man. Did Dave use his IT powers on you, man? Did he cast a spell on you? Is he a demon, man? Did he do that? Because I'm Jesus, man, so I can get that demon out of you, you know?
Instead of responding to me like a man, like a real friend should do, instead of talking to me.
By the way, I haven't revealed any information about my conversations with Jacob, so this guy will try to talk shit, insinuate things that are totally false. And he's going to, again, try to make it sound like I stole his childhood friend and stuff. And you can see the amount of obsession here.
about it. What does he do? He ignores what I say. Ignores it.
Scott keeps ignoring the fact that when he approaches people about these things, and the screenshots prove it, the guy comes out like, firing on all cylinders. So he's fucking all caps, yelling, fucking, constant messages, boom, boom, like literally hundreds of messages almost, why don't you answer me? But so like the aggression clearly makes it so that people do not want to respond, because they know that if they do, then it's going to get more barrages, or they're going to, like, he's going to call you up and oh, so you're there, so I'm going to call you right now, and then you don't answer. It's like, why aren't you fucking answering? It's like, well, I'm work. I don't care. It's like, you better answer me now. Like, that's why people don't fucking answer you, scumbag piece of shit.
Reads it and ignores it and takes it to Dave Rose, so Dave Rose could use it on stream against me and call me a psycho with the rest of them. Scott's obsessed about where people go.
Are you just sad at the fact that I'm just so good at exposing you? I'm so good at literally having an autopsy here and just cutting apart the corpse of your lies and putting it on display?
They're his friends. You see how it all works, people? That's the truth. Then I'm labeled the crazy one.
Well, no, there's more actions that would definitively qualify you as being psychotic.
Right?
Right.
Wow.
Yes.
What a crazy agenda. That's how it works. What kind of friend can't talk to you man to man? Has taken somebody else so that they can utilize it against that person on there. Who does that? After everything I did for Crystal and Jacob, put myself in the line of fire over the best of the worst fucking Malky Williams show community, put myself smacked in the line of fire for these people. And that's how they did me in the end. Despite the money or not.
Shut the fuck up.
That's how they did me. I think they felt guilty. They owed me the money. Like, they lent me money when I needed it, but I think it was out of guilt because of how much shit I was going through due to the both of them. I put myself so fucking far in the line of fire with all these people, whether it was Troy Fraser, his cousin, whatever, the sheep, all these people. And Crystal and Jacob got to sit idly by and watch all this chaos unfold and not get involved. As long as I get my money. Kind of fucked up, man. Kind of fucked up. This is why I cut all my Patreons off and people from donating to me and all that shit, trying to control me. This is why I did this, man. This shit gets out of control sometimes. It's like Tony from the rear. Telling everybody last night that I had him blocked. Literally showed all you guys didn't have him blocked, and I was messaging him. As he was on Wire's show, who he told me last week was a scumbag and he fucking hated him. And they're all on the show, all pretending to be friends together. Like every one of them. All fake as fuck. Pretending to be friends together, man. It's crazy, bro. It is insane, man. I ain't insane. Y'all are. Period.
That's what crazy people say, dummy.
Oh shit. Fucking with me bad right now, actually. Fuck. I go for some moon mist right now. Oh shit. 45 more hours of content. Please clip this so Nikki Dines and Dave Rose can have 45 more hours of content. Thank you.
Thank you. And
because
thank you
we all know
to YR.
They don't have numbers without me. Thank you.
I could do many things without you. In fact, everyone can, and everyone was doing things without you before you got
HIV,
here.
and again, we come back to HIV being
There though, like
you need to understand it.
This is how whacked out these motherfuckers are though. Like these are the people. I'm gonna tell you something. They'll go, "Oh man, I was in Scott's stream, man, fighting the good fight, bro, and he blocked me, man." Like these people will go to these people now tomorrow. He blocked me, bro. And then they'll talk about me. What a fake scumbag. What a piece of shit, blah, blah, blah. And then they'll just talk shit about me, bro. I mean, this is what they do. They come to my stream, start a fight, be a cunt, get blocked. Then they go over, he blocked me, man. He fucking blocked me, bro. You gotta fight the righteous cause, man. You know, even though that I have a real life and I have a really good life, according to my rap videos, it looks like I'm rich and I have a lot of honey drink all the time, even though that ain't real. But I project that shit on Instagram because I'm insecure, and that's what I want people to believe. And then I gotta watch Scott McKinnon all day, and when he blocks me, I gotta tell you guys to go fight my battles for me, all you white boys. You know what I mean? Because I'm a black dude, and I like to watch white boys fight. Heist man, fake man, a foe, and real fake metaphor messiah. We love to watch white boys fight. We love this white boy drama, bro. It's like watching Jersey Shore for us, nigga. You know what I mean?
Well, we can go into that later, but the vaccine thing, they're about two. They've had the ways that abroad.
Fuck, I can't wait till he goes live so Real Talk will stop fucking watching me right now. Fuck Real Talk. Stop talking to Ken behind the scenes right now and watch me and go do something with your life. Jesus. Ken's on the fucking garbage truck now at work, fucking talking Real Talk in the fucking headphones. Yeah, bro, I told you, man. He's fucking such a fucking scumbag, man. Send the cartel after him for real, bro. Kill him, man. Kill him, man. And Real Talk sitting there. I'm blocking the chat now, man. Like, I can hear them. I can literally hear them in my head. Like, it's fucking so predictable.
Are you sure that's just not the delusions?
Like, fucking get off my stream. Go away.
Sort of program to get the vaccines to the first world because formed as like
a year ago. And then he goes, doing different. They're all about thing. Happens again, Bill.
It gives like an
Rob do, you can, and you'll hear from this man.
Come on, one day. Just phone. Yeah.
Not often an
There we go.
I'm gonna say it's not me. I'm looking at my phone right now. I don't see really. Yeah, I don't really see. Yeah, I don't see a number. Kind of weird though. Kind of weird. I'm just waiting for like somebody else to go live so Real Cock can go watch something else. Like, fuck, man, get off my cock, dude. Seriously.
Shut the fuck up.
It's like, fucking Ken, can you go live with like a morning's fucking Shannon cunt fuck fest or something? So Real Talk can go talk to you guys or something? Because I know he's bored.
But don't you dare talk about my family.
You know, maybe you, Heist, and Real Talk can do like, you know, the three real black men in the community, kind of three amigos or something. You know what I mean? Like some fucking fake ass bullshit like that. I don't know. Do something, man. Just get off my cock, please. I just want to go to fucking bed. Just leave me the fuck alone. Can you guys just leave me the fuck alone, please?
Listen to that. I just want to go to bed, but you have to leave me alone.
It's like, can you guys go one day with leaving me the fuck alone? Like, I just want one day, just one day, where everybody just leaves.
I gave you 3 months, asshole.
Leaves me the fuck alone. Can I get one day? One day? I ain't paying for it. I definitely ain't paying for it. But I want one day. I just want to test everybody. If anybody and everybody.
Nick called this out earlier, a while ago, and many times. Only bitches test people.
One time can actually go one day without Scotty. Too hotty. I guarantee you it's impossible. I believe truly it's impossible.
Well, then he's totally delusional and lost and needs to be locked up. Because multiple people have done exactly that.
For all of you to actually go one day without Scotty Duati. I think it's impossible. I think
you're obsessed. You're mentally ill. You need to be put away from the general public. because you're a danger to yourself and others.
Somebody with an addiction is going to break, probably Nikki, because he wears my bras in the middle of the night and he puts my panties on and says, I call him an estrogen faggot with his vegan shit, but I cannot stomach his panties laying around me without me putting them on, sniffing them, and jacking off into the Scott panties.
This guy is totally drunk now and basically just describing his own fantasies. And I think that he may be of that particular proclivity of the cross-dressing homosexual intercourse type proclivity. Because what the flying fuck is this that he's just saying?
I also enjoy Scott's vegan bras. So, and he writes these stories to the internet like the other 360 posts about relationships. So, I mean, and we got episode 2 of that coming up soon too. So, look forward to that. As long as everybody just leaves me the fuck alone. We don't have to have any episodes anyway. But some people don't care, and that's all they live for. And sadly, it's, hey, what can you do?
You could, actually do what you say you're going to do, release the information, If you can't take a dare from Ken, then you certainly can't take one from me. So, I mean, where's the tribunal on me? I dared you to do a tribunal on me. Where's that tribunal on me?
I sit here in my room most nights and I actually watch ghosts walk along my bed, like legitimate ghosts.
Now, because you claim that you're not a character at this point, this is submissible to mental health experts so that they can assess whether or not this is true or if in fact this is stemming from your hallucinations and delusions. But thank you for submitting that honest testimony, which will assist in clarifying your current mental state.
No joke. I see the other side. I see dimensions. It's not a delusion. It's not a sickness. I see it. This is why I'm on anxiety meds. Because, yeah, it spikes anxiety. When you're able to see the other side, it definitely spikes anxiety. So.
But no, hold on. But you've been claiming that your anxiety as of late has been caused by, well, you haven't explicitly stated this, but it's the uncertainty of the content and date of the tribunal. That's clearly what it is. But you're trying to, I mean, I broke it down the other day. You're trying to say that that we are affecting your mental health, that your therapist and everyone's aware of that, and that they're just basically fine with that, and we're really the community is the cause of this anxiety. But and you even said, you went so far as you there was a cease and desist, although there wasn't a letter. Fucking moron. But now you're claiming that the anxiety is from ghosts. Okay, well, this is also submittable to mental health experts because now they can't figure out exactly what it is that you're saying and what could be the truth. Regardless, you are apparently seeing some sort of hallucinations and encountering delusions. So regardless of the cause of it, another reason why you need to be taken into custody.
It's a big difference between anxiety and schizophrenia, by the way. Huh. We have somebody we know with some severe schizophrenia. It's not pleasant at all. I actually feel quite bad for him. We can get him out sometimes. Most times.
Now he's trying to make himself look like a victim.
It's a bad disease, man. It's not good. But fucking here we are, rolling. You see me rolling. The hating. Rolling and tried and dirty. Real talk disappointed everybody in Vegas over his house right now. And he's gonna tell everybody that I'm a racist, and he's gonna send all these Black Lives Matters people after me, and he's gonna call them the cartel, and I'm gonna get shot and killed in Canada. Oh, because of Black Lives Matters and Real Talk 104%. Unbelievable fucking behavior right now from Real Talk.
Well, that might be the first time BLM actually does something good, so. In Minecraft.
Unreal. Unreal, bro. Alright, so we got Massive Victory. Massive Awakening. Right. We do have it. Let's just go ahead and get into that.
Come on, Rock, get in there.
Switzerland says, yeah, this wasn't us, percent. But you still got to
I'm sorry, you guys know what Heismanifo just typed back to me in his comment section. He actually said he's his own friend. I mean, fucking... fuck, dude. I mean, you know what? I give up at this point.
Then walk away.
Fuck it, man.
Good.
Good night, everybody.
Leave.
Enjoy this list. Love you. Good night.
Seeing as there's substantial more left, I don't think he does go away.
Of your common sense.
Now comes the challenge of figuring out where I guess Alex Jones ends and he begins again.
But in return was your
but we're going to break the was paid for. So an cut who just lived with Biden. Sri Lanka puts the backward to speak your life. This little make as much trying to do brain so fast. Vaccine you major it goes other and this is an information war. Every person you reach out to, every person at the club, here's the report.
Well, that's it. That is the end of that 2 hour and 28-minute clip. And clearly, most of that was Alex Jones. So I do find that quite comical. And let's address Come On Kian in the chat. I have clips of Dave saying the N-word and being a complete racist, as well as making multiple death threats. Hold on, let me just say that. I'll make sure he loses any job he ever gets. Watch and see. I'm still waiting. Oh, you're powerless. It's unreal. But, again, fucking Filthy has that clip of me. And he's played it multiple times. And then, actually, I could get a job at any point, really. I could just go back, doing work with Wolf, who has been contacted, and people try to, play these clips to him. He's like, okay, what are you guys trying to accomplish here? Because Dave's not going nowhere. So, whether it be teaching outdoor education, wilderness survival, canoeing, fire starting, there's really no problem with me getting employment. In fact, at any point, I can run my own little business, really. I've got all the tools necessary. I've got the knowledge. But, obviously you got to register the company, and, got to do a little bit of legwork. And it's, at this point, considering my location, 'cause I'm several hours away from Wolf now, that, it's just easier for me to conduct my business where I am and actually make it mobile, which is very good for my line of work, or my current career path, I guess. But, IT is something I can get into back in a snap. People with my skill set are needed. And yeah, I do have to deal with fucking competition with India and shit, but I've got the ins to get into those fucking jobs, so I don't think so. You can't do shit, and you're powerless. So keep convincing yourself that you can do something. Well, I loved it the other day when I heard that apparently Scott talked to Nikki at one point. He's like, I know Dave Rose's real name. It's A.D. Venture. And Nikki obviously clearly clued in and is like, I don't think that's his name. But Scott, he thinks he's so clever because, 17 years in IT, I wouldn't learn a few things here and there. So, understanding that essentially Facebook does sell all this information, I wouldn't be an idiot like Scott and put all this real information on there. I'd put information that was conducive to, the role I needed Facebook to play. But what an idiot. What an idiot to even fucking conceive that idea. That, Dave would never put a false name on Facebook, knowing that his information is going to be sold by Facebook. He wouldn't actually be smart enough to know his way around that sort of thing. No. You're an idiot. You're such a fucking idiot, Scott. And your danger to everyone makes you need to be behind bars. You need therapy. You need to be, dealt with in that manner. And whatever therapy is required, so be it. But you are a danger to yourself and others, and you should not be in the public, or you shouldn't be on the internet. Now, you've already proven yourself to be an absolute liar, okay? So everything that comes out of your fucking mouth is a fucking absolute lie. Regardless of what you try to say, regardless of who you try to convince, everything you say is a lie. Nobody believes you anymore, okay? And you don't get to dictate anymore in regards to this. So you keep saying, leave me alone. No, asshole, you leave us alone. And you've had your options, and you're going to deal with the repercussions now. This is absolutely unacceptable. And with your recent acts against the FBI, and now you with this video fucking saying, oh, well, they're totally aware of what I'm doing and stuff, and they're not doing anything, blah, blah, blah. This has to be, you have to be held accountable for these lies, okay? You have to, and you will. Okay, this is unacceptable. You don't get to fucking lie anymore. You don't get to lie and try to bully people around, convince people of your lies, and try to intimidate others, because you want to be the big boy on the block. Okay, you are done. And I will take joy when you're finally behind bars, because I know then I won't have to deal with your threats, your intimidation, your lies anymore. And you'll finally get the help that you need, obviously. But you clearly don't, you're not going to do this willingly. So clearly the only other option that's left, the option that you have always tried to avoid because you know that you've done wrong, is the legal option. Well, when it's in their hands, it's their responsibility. I'm not going to see you in court, asshole. Keep fucking deluding yourself and thinking that you're going to see me in the people's court. You're going to charge me in a coup de l'heure. This is not a civil court. You are a fucking moron. You clearly don't know the law. You hate it when you get triggered. You get triggered and hate it because I expose you for not knowing the law. And you're a fucking rat. A soft bitch piece of shit. And everyone knows it. You have been exposed to the world, McLicken. And you no longer have any power. So no matter what you do, you can't do shit. So keep bearing yourself even more. You're just going to make it worse for you. And people are going to keep making videos on you because you can't do shit. It's as simple as that. Shout out to Sleazy Cyan there in the chat who says, have a meal prepared and a few cold drinks in mind set aside for this. Falmas Nation says, and he has no self-awareness of how dumb he makes himself look and sound. Yes. Now, seeing as this is, I just sort of clued in again. I knew this at the beginning, but then sort of my mind drifted on this. But it was mentioned, I believe, by, and I do like to shout people out for what they say, but I can't scroll up further, so whatever. Also, shout out to Festlove, whose name I just noticed there. But this is episode 10 of Power Trip. And it wouldn't be possible without Scott's help, I'll be honest. Because if it wasn't for his illegal criminal acts, his insane rantings, and his continual attempts to intimidate and manipulate the situation, I would not have been able to do this show. So in recognition of this, we're going to take calls. We've been going for 2 hours, 25 minutes, okay? If I had continued and I hadn't taken that call by Travis, I probably would have I'm guessing. Let's see here. 9. I may have tied or slightly broken the previous record. So, if I'd gone straight, 9 hours, 45 minutes, approximately. But hey, regardless, I mean, we did a lot of good work here. We did finish up, and we got to some really important aspects of Scott's insanity here. But it's clear that that normal pathways to deal with this individual have not worked for anybody, and we're all sick and tired of having to deal with this shit. It's too much, and he's been given the option several times to leave us alone. And he's the one who continues to do his criminal acts. So that's going to be on him. And he can keep deluding himself. And, if he keeps, affecting his own mental health because of that, that's his fault. If he was really seeing a therapist, they'd tell him to get away from the internet. If he was actually getting the help he needs, they would force the internet away from him. So we know he's a liar. And we know that he refuses to admit that he's wrong. So he's the one who is clearly panicked and terrified that he knows that he's done illegal things. And he keeps demanding that we do something first, which we keep doing. We keep presenting this information. He hasn't done shit. What is he? He's just waiting for the one tribunal. He all the previous evidence that was exposed him, that's not enough. He needs the tribunal. I mean... And it's retarded because he keeps saying, oh, I don't pull the trigger first. I pull it after. And it's the dumbest thing because it goes in total contravention of what he keeps trying to portray, which is that he has everything he needs to stop things. But you better not even push him to that point because he'll instantly stop you. It's wrong. It's fucking lies. And he keeps fucking doubling down and doubling down and doubling down, but keeps fucking doing his criminal acts. Now since he refuses to understand, then he's going to have to fucking deal with the legal repercussions of his actions. It's as simple as that. He's a danger to himself and others, and he's wasting government resources and endangering the public. It's as simple as that. Back to the chat here, Genius says, here's Scott therapist advice. Stay on the internet, keep drinking and doing coke, and keep fighting with people on the internet, and you'll be fine. Exactly. Like, that's what they would fucking do. It's just so fucking pathetic that this guy, he was never told no. It's so clear. This guy's a little 5-year-old bitch who fucking can't accept that he's been scolded, that he's been ostracized, and that nobody wants to deal with him. So he has his tantrum. He refuses to let go. So, well, we won like I said, we won the lottery. Not the jackpot, idiot. The lottery. So this is what happens. You chose to keep pursuing these actions, your criminal acts, and some of us are just done with this shit. Okay, we don't have time for this. I didn't talk to you about you for 3 months. Okay, go back to episode 1 of Power Trip. So since it's clear that you're the fucking problem and you're the one who's refusing to stop your criminal acts, well, you're going to be forced to stop your criminal acts. That's how it's going to have to work. You've refused. You got all the options to leave. You're the one who doubled down and tried to fight. Okay, it's done. Okay, just accept it. And it doesn't matter when it happens, it's going to happen. Okay, I don't work on your schedule. Okay, simple as that. But just know I'm committed. Everyone knows that. Apparently you don't. Or you're too scared to admit it. But I'm committed. And I come through. So when it happens, it happens. And obviously the cops are never going to tell you that an ongoing investigation is going on you stupid fucking idiots. So stop this shit that, I called the cops. They didn't tell me shit. You're an idiot. You're a delusional psychopath. And as such, you will be put away. You don't seem to understand the fucking law. And I've explained this too many times. Okay? You're done. And the arrogance of trying to claim that you know the law, and then, it was hilarious where you were talking about, SEMO, showing SEMO stuff on your stream's not really good. I don't know what they're going to think about that. And then I'm like, yeah, it's it's public record. And I went into the explanation how the office and the how you access them and all that, and we didn't hear about that ever since. So, I mean, it should be very clear to everyone, who knows what. But it's just really, really pathetic that he keeps, trying to intimidate others with his supposed knowledge of the law. And that's not going to be tolerated. It's as simple as that. So, like I said, Skunt is done. And nothing, he can mitigate what's going to happen by stopping what he's doing. But since he's going to continue to do it, it's just going to make things worse on him. And that's not my problem. The information is going to be compiled and presented to law enforcement and other related groups. And then it's in their hands. So he can delude himself all he wants while he cries himself to sleep that he's going to see me in a coeur d'allure. But that's just his fantasy. That's not what's going to be what happens. And things are going to be turning very worse for him because he chose to do this. And he still has the opportunity to just walk away and limit the amount of damage his criminal acts will do on the judgment for his crimes, but he wants to keep doing it. Okay, then. Well, there's nothing illegal from what I'm doing. So, thank you. Hey, Ken, are you at work right now? Because I'm wondering if anyone would like to call in. I could use an extra voice to at least let me maybe roll a joint. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. I know this guy never calls nobody because that's his fucking shtick. But we're calling him. All right, well, I tried. And I was just trying to call Heistman. And let me just see. You around? Oh, there he is. Oh no, there's Ken. Let's get Ken on there.
It's so good.
Kenny boy, how you doing?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Happy Sunday to you and yours.
Happy Sunday. So,
yeah,
I'm pretty much, yeah, you nailed it again, man. I mean, what can you say?
Thank you.
You're on point. You're on point. Scott has been, he's so upset that people are paying attention to him now and talking about him and what he's doing. But he spent 4 years doing that on so many people, and it didn't bother him much when we were all like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Why is he doing this? Why won't he stop? Now he's asking those questions, and now it's a problem. It's just, it's funny when the shoe's on the...
Yeah. Let's welcome Heistman Defoe. Hello, nice friend.
What up, though?
I know that you don't call shows, so I decided to pull a YR and hijack you. Wasn't sure if you were busy, but I've been reviewing the final 2 hours of Scott's escapades on Friday, Saturday. So since he spoke quite a lot about you, we have Ken obviously on the line, but since he spoke so much about you and Real Talk, wanted to give you the opportunity at least to comment on any thoughts you might have at the moment about it. I know you've talked about it previously on Saturday and all that, but hey, floor's yours.
Fuck them. I guess. I don't know.
Akavoki.
I don't know, man. Fuck them. I ain't got much to say about them, really. Bullshit. Like,
all right. Well, here's the thing, though. I did notice that Real Talk was saying that he considered it a lot more like he's going harsher on Scott, I guess, than you are, or like he thinks maybe you should be harsher on Scott because he's fucking fired up about it, and I don't blame him either. I'd be exactly in his position, but you're different. You're chill. You're fucking.
I can't fight. I can't fight stupid, man.
No, see, that's the truth. That's the truth.
That is.
Like. It ain't much I can do about it. Like he on the internet, hey, get out, boy.
Yeah.
Well, you can't.
Right.
Yeah, you can't.
He on the internet, like he can call me a house nigga all he want. I can't do nothing to him personally though. Like, so I can't get mad and rant and rave and scream at him. Like, I can't do that. That ain't my style. I don't know. I just can't do it. I can't scream and be all visceral and just to somebody I can't touch.
I hear you, but
it's like fuck. I just make a joke about him. I laugh at him. Yeah, I ain't got the energy to care about online shit like that. Like I ain't got that much hate. I'd rather make a joke out of it, laugh about it or something, because I can't beat them up in real life, you know. Unless I see them.
I understand where you're coming from, but I also understand where Real Talk's coming from, and you know, the guy has. I mean, like Scott has really gone too far with what he said. So, but that's the thing, though, is that, you know, like I've been saying, is this information is going to be presented, and you know how the cops and politicians work. It's like this is going to be acted on. This is not something they're just going to shrug off and be like, "Yeah, fine, you got multiple examples of all this stuff, but yeah, we got more important things to do, like something else." Like it's like no, this is something that would be pressing, and you know, politicians don't want to look bad when you know it gets presented to the fucking papers. So of course they're going to do shit. So yeah,
I'm all for it. Yeah,
dude, he's getting his. Okay, he's getting his, and we don't have to do fucking shit. He buried. Look, dude, he fucking dug his own grave, and he's burying himself now. We don't even have to get him a coffin or nothing. He's doing the work for us.
Man, it's funny watching his he going stir crazy, man. This shit's crazy.
Yes, he is.
Like,
yes, he is.
He like in like say if he do an hour show, he's gonna name 748 people. It's like wow. Like you just naming out everybody.
45.
Yep, 45.
Fate
45
with it. Last night we decided to have fun with it and not fight. You know, like yelling and screaming back and forth type shit. And we just made fun of it, had fun with it, man. I mean, you know, you're going from the serious angle and you're discussing these things and you're listening to what he's saying and you're responding. You know, which is, you know, that's the way that you break things down, you know?
Right.
And that's the right way of doing it.
No, I'm saying I love it. I love the tribunal, not the tribunals, but the power trips. Like the way he break it down is like, it's the serious side of it. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
Like, then I'm the dumb part, I guess.
Now he's getting both sides of it now, Scott. Like he's turned into a team in a sense in this community, like just a hot air rat, soft serve bitch. You know what I mean?
Soft serve rat.
Yeah, like a soft serve rat. You know, and it's like a meme now at this point. Like it's just to a joke.
Nicky's the butcher, and I'm the surgeon.
Oh, I love it, man. Y'all been killing it lately on him, like just and it's getting more people involved. Not more people involved, but it's getting more people. They feel like they can, cheer and you know. I don't know how I'm saying it. I'm saying it wrong.
What you're saying is basically people have the courage now to actually show their support in pursuing holding Scott accountable for his actions, because obviously they were affected, and so much so they would keep their mouth shut and hide because this guy would just jump on it. Again, if he sees somebody in a fucking chat, you're a fucking target.
Yeah. Even the guy Alan Quills now, which I'm shocked over, is like
he turned on him too.
He turned on him.
Yeah, man.
We were just featuring him in this fucking clip. It was all good.
Yeah, I think somebody sent me screenshots. He was talking a bunch of shit about him and saying like, you know, something about like he enjoys Scott, but he's starting to see like all this shit. And, you know, I guess just another person who, you know, just comes to the conclusion that, you know, Scott just lies constantly. He's just one big lie.
Right. I don't know, man. I wish Real Talk didn't go at him so hard, like, because he can't do nothing about it, you know.
Yeah, but you know what?
He definitely can't. No, hey, watch, Heist, slow down, bud. You don't know that he can't do nothing about it because he hasn't talked to me about the legal options that are available. So just trust.
I'm talking about putting your hands on them, like.
Yeah, but you got to understand, Heist, that Real Talk has just come out of a stage that we've all been in, where he's on like sixth time he's forgiven this guy, and he calls him. He literally called him up an hour before and apologized to him, and an hour later he's calling him out again on air for just being somewhere and someone's chat.
I understand that. I get that. Like he had the point that everybody else was at a while ago. Like fuck,
frustrated, man.
Okay,
he is totally frustrated, and I don't blame him because you get frustrated when you deal with this fucking idiot. You just get frustrated, you know.
Right. Everybody was at that point one time. They wanted to just fucking do something to him.
Yeah.
Shit.
You're very, you know, you let You let it go. I mean, you get your. I remember when you did that video with the whole fucking thing when you came on air, and it was all fucking Ola Voki, and I mean, you got your licks back. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you don't come from like an angle of being mad about it. You're joking about it, right?
Yeah.
Real talk. He's at the end of his rope. You know what I mean? So you can't he's just
Not supporting 100%.
Well, no, I mean I have to side with Heist here because it's the attitude that you take. It's just like with Heist, he's just like, look, I can't do shit about it right now. So what's the best way? You know what? Heist is like one of those old school fucking political cartoonists. Back when news fucking meant something. So like they see something that needs addressing, so they fucking poke fun at somebody with such a brilliant cartoon that it just drops jaws, people laugh at it, and nobody can deny that it speaks absolute truth. So with your fucking videos with the bus and all the other shit, like you are a satirist, basically. So you are, it's exactly that.
Oh, I loved it, dude. Oh God, I was fucking losing it.
I'm gonna tell you the funny thing.
Don't say Dennis ain't fucking intellectual.
Dennis. The funny thing about it, I ain't even start with him. He started with me.
Of course he did. He always does.
I'm saying it came out of nowhere for me. Is like we did a video. Me, Danny MT, and Ken came on earlier that morning, and I erased it off my channel because I don't want it on there. I don't want that shit on my channel. Really, to tell you the truth, I don't do no community drama shit on my channel, so I didn't want it on there. I took it off, but after the tribunals started happening and the power trips, I said, let me go and capitalize off this cake clout right quick, and I put it back out there.
Yeah, which you have every do. You have every right to do, dude. You have every right to make a decision on your channel or go to what chat you want, and that's the problem. That's where the problem lies. If you're friends with him or if you're cool with him, he expects you to do what he tells you to do.
Yeah,
your name is Toby.
He wants you to inherit like all his beefs and all his shit. You know?
Can't.
Yeah.
Kind of like that scene from fucking 300. It's like, all I ask of you is to kneel. Like the Persian prince who thinks he's a god. And that guy was sort of like ambiguously gay and shit, so that kind of fits too. But
I figured him more as the one with the hump on his back trying to get
And when you think about it,
that's a better analogy, to be honest.
That dude was a gay fuck, man, in that movie, bro. He really was.
Who's Xerxes?
Yeah, Xerxes. He was like, you know what? He could probably compete on Heist's favorite show, fucking RuPaul's Drag Show or whatever the fuck.
Oh yeah, you could.
Yo, he
I love this show.
Imagine Scott was in that part of the movie.
I kind of think that Scott might braid his hair and use a little blush and. Well, dude, I was just reviewing where he was actually having this fantasy of Nick, where he's like, I bet Nick just goes around and picks up the Scott panties and comes in them and wears them, and like it's like, where the fuck did that come from?
Wow, man. Are you serious? Where was
it? This was on this clip that I've just reviewed on this show. It's maybe I don't know, at most an hour in the past from this point on.
I was watching the car.
Yeah, I stopped it. I was like, "What? Where did this come from?" Because it was it was this combination of homosexuality, transvestitism, cross-dressing. It was just like, wow, this is really this. And he was like so drunk at that point, so it's just like, wow, this is probably coming straight out of his hurt.
Yeah. Going behind closed doors. Come on, that dude. I mean, he told people that he fucking taped 2 basketballs together and fucked them once. Like, so come on, behind closed doors, this guy's probably fucking like putting a dildo in his ass. You know?
I don't think he get no sexual frustration out at all. I think he got like he got walking blue balls or something. He ain't busted nothing so long.
Well, no, the thing is though, I guess all that fake meat doesn't. It just sort of lowers the testosterone, so he won't be walking around with blue balls.
Dave, when he finally gets the dick, he's like, "Oh, real meat, finally."
He finally gets the dick.
Real fill my mouth.
Can I get a pure beef injection?
Oh shit,
I'm the ice cream man, soft serve.
man, that shit was so funny.
That was hilarious. What's that song called?
I don't know.
Ken, what's the song called? Pay attention.
Ice music?
Yeah, what did you
Ice cream.
I just put in ice cream truck music and it
Okay,
came up.
because you do Heistman, you do know that there's another ice cream song which apparently is like based in like old it was like an old song back from the early 1900s where it's like it was like basically a derogatory song against black people.
Great.
You never heard about this, dude?
A racist ice cream song? No.
Yes.
Never heard.
Okay, ice cream
Dude, I can't
song
believe you never heard.
racist. There we go. Hold on.
Yeah.
It's
He's right.
Oh shit, I'm being for a treat now.
trying to yeah, you should review this. It's like they were reviewing it for a while. Okay, ice cream truck song released
They
in
want this to
1916 and Harry Clinton Brown. Wow.
Yeah. Wait till you hear the lyrics. Wait till you hear the fucking lyrics.
Yeah, should I? Do you want to play that? I mean, can you play that, Ken, or should I?
Come on, it won't come on through the phone.
Okay, well,
Ryan.
I mean, if you guys want to hear, do you want to hear it on the stream? I can basically.
Damn, nigga love watermelon. He got a whole bunch of shit, don't he? Recall the ice cream truck song.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
look up,
seeing this shit.
Look up ice cream song, racist song, and then it's.
I looked up Harry Clinton.
It's the fourth one down. It's got the blue Columbia record label, and it's about 2 minutes 56 seconds. But yeah, it's probably Scott's favorite song. You want me to play it on the stream? You guys won't be able to hear it on Skype. I don't have a mix or nothing, but
I'm surprised they didn't get that song, like the ice cream trucks, to like cancel that shit. You
well,
know,
they've been trying.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And you know, Dave, that music was also used in rap songs too.
Was it?
Yeah, they have rap song remixes to the ice cream music truck, like truck music.
I've never heard that before.
It's pretty good, to tell you the truth.
But yeah, I just thought I'd mention that.
Yeah. I can't believe Heist never heard of that, man, because it was pretty popular at one point. Like people were talking about it, like it was.
Yeah,
you know,
it was a current news story. It's like, did you know that this song actually has its roots in racism and blah blah blah? And
I couldn't believe it when I first saw it. First person I thought of was Scott.
So in the chat there, if you want, I'm not sure if you looked at it.
Oh yeah, I got the link. I'm listening to it right now. Yeah. Oh my god. I'm definitely gonna do a video about this next week.
A couple of years late, but hey, better late than never.
Right. I'm just learning about it, so that's what's up. That's pretty funny though.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm looking. He did all kind of racist songs. Harry Clinton Brown. I'm looking the motherfucker up now. Hey man.
Yeah. Uncle.
Shit, people will buy it. Fuck it.
You want to hear some? Well, okay. Look up Johnny Rebel.
Johnny Rebel.
And you want to hear some songs? Then enjoy.
When you do that voice and I kept thinking of the Star Wars, and I kept seeing you like in the Emperor fucking hoodie on, and you being like, Scan.
Oh shit! I heard of him. I heard of Johnny Rebel. Nigger hate me.
Yeah,
run, nigger run.
There's quite a few songs.
Quit your bitching. If I was a nigga. Oh my god!
You know, Scott's favorite. I mean, if Scott was released one of those, remember in the '80s, those compilation, on cassette and DVD or cassette and CD. Fucking
cassette and CD. Scott's racist music. Scott's racist songs.
Songs from Johnny Rebel and the Kansas Choir.
I think we should all make a cartoon or something about him.
And
everybody
also,
can do something.
Because he's soft serve bitch.
Scott the ice cream truck, Scott the DJ, Scott the MC, Scott the audience, Scott.
She's your favorite racist.
What was that? Like, what was that movie where I think it was DiCaprio kept changing, like he faked who
Catch
he
Me
was.
If You Can.
There it was, Catch Me If You Can. So something like that. Or something.
Yeah, exactly what he doing. Catch me, man.
That's what Scott's going to be doing. You know, traveling throughout the world and just getting caught in every country, just barely escaping.
How do they catch me, man?
I'm on a plane to fucking Thailand now.
I told you he had a damn show out on ABC back in the day. It's called The Pretender. Where he did every job.
Oh, I heard about that one. Yeah.
He was something new every day. He was a spy or something. That motherfucker was a pilot, all that shit.
They fucked up, Hanks.
So what we're going to do is we're going to keep the call going for another 10 minutes. That'll make it a nice 3-hour video. I do appreciate both Heist and Ken being here and sharing their input. I heard he was, I'm not sure, was it last night that he was in your chat, Ken? Was he going nuts again?
I'm not sure. I didn't get any.
I don't think so.
So it must have been Wednesday then that he was going nuts.
Yeah, he was in there Wednesday, and and I guess Sunday he was in our Patreon show, which I guess somebody gave him the link.
Wow.
Which is fine. What's going to happen?
Blown in.
It pisses me off, but I mean, I can't stop it from happening.
It's blown in.
God damn, there's always a mystery in this community, man. Something always going on, man. I love it.
But he basically gave it away in one of his drunk streams there. Do you know that night? I think it was, what was it, Friday night or Thursday night or something like that? He had like literally 17 videos in like a 20-minute span.
That was, I think that was Friday night.
That was
Yeah.
Friday,
So basically, that I went. Was it? I think it was Power Trip that day. So I did a big review, and then like that night he just fucking 20 videos and shit or something. There was short ones, there was long ones, stupid ones.
Manic and like, you could tell when he's off the medication and manic, And Friday night he was like all over the place, like he was just losing it, and the videos were popping out left and right, and they were short ones, like my full name would be on there. You know what I mean? Like, I'm putting Ken's full name on there. He's gonna get real bad. Like fucking. So he was in a manic state that night.
Well, I commented on that too. It's like, what do you hope to accomplish? Oh, you said his full name, and then what?
Yeah, it's just.
I told that motherfucker my name was Dennis Mendoza. and that's why my name was Heistman Defoe for Mendoza.
Does he believe it?
Yeah, he believed it.
I'm Dennis Mendoza from Chicago.
I told him my mama is Spanish and my daddy black.
It comes up with sometimes, bro. Like the shit, and what's fucked up? Like it's like, who told you this? Somebody obviously told you this, and they're playing a game on you. But he thinks it's serious.
Yep.
He was calling my cousin like John for fucking 3 months.
Yes, he was.
His name is John.
I know it is.
I know it.
You can't lie to me, Ken.
He's like, and then you know what he said? Oh, that's what I was going to tell you, and I forgot. He kind of gave it away. 2 things. One was he was in the chat, like you mentioned that, and I forgot to tell you. I got off that story, but he was in the chat and he was saying shit and he's trying to cause havoc, right? And then it was like he made a comment in his drunken fucking streams that night, and one comment he made, he basically gave it away what he's doing, what his plan is, because he was like, oh, your chat, it's got the trolls in it again now. Your chat, it's got the trolls in it again, and it's gonna fucking open. That tells you right there.
Hold on,
like,
I missed that. It's gonna open what? What?
It's like open season on the chat, basically. He was saying.
Okay, so basically he was saying, oh, there's trolls now in my chat, so it's open season.
Well, he was saying my chat. He goes, you think your chat's so good, basically, like, fuck that. Your chat has trolls in it now, and it's going to all the time.
Oh.
So he's basically like threatening to say, like, I'm going to troll your chat as much as I can.
But why? Because it had cooler people in it than his?
You know why? Because I got the screenshots. He literally wrote down in the chat, you don't get to have fun and come on here and live your life, and I don't. You don't get that.
Wow.
I think I may have seen a screenshot of that, but I have heard him say that on air multiple times, and I laughed profusely from
that's
such
crazy.
a stupid statement.
Like, listen, none of us have perfect lives, right? And some are more happier than others, and some are more sadder than others. And we all have, it's all a big mixed bag of shit, right? But what he doesn't get is outside of YouTube, like a lot of us have lives. And that's the part he don't get. Like we actually have lives, that we enjoy things. We have good and bad things about it. He's just pissed at and
I don't get it. I don't get the end game, man. Like, what is he trying to get out of it? Like,
he doesn't get to live his life, bro. He's mad that he doesn't have family and friends and things to do, and he's mad about that. And it's like, it's not our fault. That's your fault.
Right.
Your fault.
It's crazy, man.
Wow. Life if you don't like it. It's not up to us to change your life.
Yeah, but if he can't control anyone, then they're his enemy, and he has to destroy them.
Yep. I mean, he fucking turned his back on fucking Heist. I mean, on Real Talk in a second, and he apologized an hour before. Apologized and said, "I'm sorry, man." And,
it literally was within the same hour or so.
Yep, it was the same hour, and he was like, "You're right, man. I jumped the gun. You should be able to go wherever you want. Obviously, if you're friends with Scott, you shouldn't be in a chat talking shit about him. But that's not what Heist did. I mean, what Real Talk did and what Heist didn't do. They didn't do that. They didn't go and talk shit about him. These people were just in someone's chat. That's all they were. And
I'm glad you cleared that up though about the state he was in. Real Talk, to be going at him like that is like, yeah, I remember that point. Everybody get to that point, and it's like, I get it. Now I get it. I was like, man, you shouldn't do that, man. Just fuck him. Don't say nothing about him. But once you put me on to that, it's like, you right.
Especially with the turnaround time, half an hour, like literally he was just fucking apologizing, and then he's just like on the rampage again. Why? Because of his fucking paranoia and his hate.
Yep. Just because you're in someone's chat, now now it's like, and that's what I said. Like when you want to be cool with him, you want to be friends with him. He expects you to take on and inherit all his shit, and it don't work like that.
Yeah, you must automatically hate somebody because he do. Yeah. Automatically.
Like you joined his gang. Oh, you shook hands with me? Well, now you're in the gang now. No.
You're gang leader.
Saying like the wolf pack of people ganging up on him. No, nobody gets together and discuss, let's fuck Scott. None of these people did.
Nobody.
All just know. And that was going back to what Heistman said before, when you were trying to explain to Dave what it meant to you with all this shit going on and what it means to other people. Well, there it is. It like right there is what it is. It's like a beck and call to people. Nobody got together and came up with a conspiracy theory and said, let's all get together and fuck Scott over. You know what? Tony from Revere and Danny MT, the same night, you guys are both going to turn your backs on him. Like it's all planned out, preordained. You know what I mean? No, these people all turn their backs on him, not because it's predetermined and they're joining the group. No, it's because you keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing everyone away. That's what you do. You push him away.
Absolutely.
You want them to be close. He wants them to be right there hugging him and on top of him and always with him and always at his beck and call. Because if he calls you and you don't answer,
you're fake.
Problem. That's the problem. So he wants somebody who's there constantly. And if you're not, you're part of the other group.
You got to be on
can
call.
Answer that motherfucking 4:00 in the morning all the time.
Dude, I couldn't believe it when he called me up one night like 3 years ago, and I was with my family, and I told him, get home early enough, I'm gonna go on to Joe's show. And I was like, he was like, if you're around, I want to come on and this and that. And I was like, yeah, I'll see if I could pull you in, or I could get Joe to bring you in when I get home. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna be home or not on time. I'm with my family, we're eating and we're going out. So if I'm back in time, I'll hit you up, right? It's like 10 o'clock and I'm still out, like paying for dinner at this point. And my phone starts going off, man, like off. And like it's 11 o'clock now, fucking 30 messages in a row. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I don't check them. I'm in the car. I didn't even bother to check them. I just keep hearing my phone going, right? I get home. I whip out the phone. I think Joe's live, right? And I'm like, fuck it. I'm full. I feel like shit. I want to go lay down for a little while. And if I feel good, I'm going to go on and this and that. All of a sudden, I start checking the messages, and it's literally like, you piece of shit. Where are you? You said you were going live tonight. You piece of shit. You lied to me. So finally, I was like, you know what? Fuck this shit. I got up. I went on to Joe's show. And now he's like, you said you would pull me into the show. You fucking low-life piece of shit. You said you would. I was like, dude, I never said I made plans with you, man. Like, you are fucked up. He was like, how dare you not call me back and not answer that phone when I called you. And
for comprehension skills, man. He can't comprehend, yeah.
For months, he was fighting me on that. And I was like, dude, I was with my family. And I never said, I'm just going to pull you in. I said I would see if I could. You know what I mean? And if I didn't want to, now I'm an enemy. You know what I mean? And that was it, man. That started it all right there, bro, with him.
No, but apparently you doxed him first. You doxed him first, Ken.
Saying that. He keeps fucking... He just keeps saying that and saying that. What he doesn't remember is before I ever went on YouTube and found this fucking job thing that YR showed me was not fucking like, you know, it was after weeks after my parents' address was already put out there from him. Weeks after. So he keeps saying that was the first thing that happened, but he forgets what he did before that. You know what I mean? He forgets all about that.
Excuse me. I gotta get ready to go, man. I gotta do something right quick. Devious Dave Rose, thank you. Ken,
thanks for sharing your time.
None of us are friends. Remember that.
You're a
no, we're fake friends. We're fake friends.
We're fake friends, and none of us are black.
That's right.
All right.
Yeah, friends, and you're fake. See you later.
I hate y'all. We hate each other. Thank you.
You might as well just every phone call like that with like people. All right, I hate you. I'm gonna get in a fight with you soon.
Oh my God, I'm out of here, man.
All right, man. You take care.
Thanks, man. Like that. Hey, mom. What's going on?
I hate you.
Hey, tell Dad to go fuck himself. I know he's working with you to fucking sabotage me. I know it.
Yo, again, it'd be more like, you know, we would record something like a great show, and then like, okay, we're off here. Oh, I fucking hate you. I fucking hate you. I fucking hate you. And then like YR leaks it out, and it's just like exposed. You know, they hate each other, sort of thing. And it'd be like, see, I told you that they hate them. That they hate each other. They're just being fake friends.
At the end of it, everybody's like, yo, man, yo, good shit, man. Yo, thanks, man. It was a great show. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. All right, man. Yeah, talk to you soon. All right, yeah, the show's over. And they end it. Yeah, go fuck yourselves, all of you fucking pieces of shit. Talk to you later. All right. Fuck yourself. Ma's dad there? Tell Dad to go fuck himself. I know what he's doing.
Yep.
Last night was funny. But what were you reviewing today? You were reviewing like the last of what he did over the weekend?
Yes. There was one clip that I got that was 2 hours and 28 minutes, and I reviewed the final portion of that.
None of that is on his channel anymore, right?
Nope. Let's see. Hold on. Let's go to Hypersonic. That is down. Let's go to Sonic Boom. That is up, but no video is showing. Oh. So there you go.
Dude, you know, he sits there and he gives that excuse off about like he doesn't put his content up because people could strike his channel, but he starts a new channel every other fucking month. Like, so obviously that's not the reason why you're doing that.
Of course not. Of course not.
You know? And and he's been doing this for a long time now.
Well, I broke it down. It's just like it's him, you know, being a weak individual who is the 5-year-old who does a video at 3 a.m. in Eastern where nobody's up.
Yeah.
Says, I know that you're watching, but hey, you can't control me. And then he deletes it or he makes it private. He's like, see, I showed you guys. I aired when you were asleep, but now you didn't get a chance to respond, so I got one up on you. It's like a kid. It's like a child.
Yeah. Dude, that's the mentality, bro. It is like, I mean, obviously there's no self-awareness at this point.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, he's not aware of what he looks like to other people. And I know a lot of humans aren't. Right? You know, all of us tend to not know what we look like to other people. We hope it's in a good light and we hope, you know, la, 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 and all this and that. But obviously this guy is so bad at self-awareness that he don't realize that even an Alan Quills knows the guy's full of shit now at this point. you know,
Yep.
full of shit and hot air. And it's like, you know, with these videos, it just keeps putting more and more of it out there.
Yep. He keeps bearing himself further and further, and you know, all we can do is just watch as it continues to degrade. And he chose this. You know, it was his choice.
He does, and I'm sure you could agree with me on this. All right, so he takes the little things and he admits to them. Yeah, I did that. I fucked up that night. You're right. I fucked up. So he'll take a couple of things here and there and he'll mulligan those things to overall make himself look good. So he's like, I'm the guy who at least I admit my wrongs. No, you admit the little wrongs and the little fucking bullshit wrongs that don't matter, but he'll never admit the overall big wrongs. Never will admit it. Taking responsibility for shit. He will never take responsibility for his part in anything. And he sits there and he claims that he takes responsibility for his shit, but he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
Because he doesn't tell the story. He doesn't tell you, you know, why things were done to him. And then he goes and complains that people are talking about his family and doing all this shit to his family. But what was the problem for 4 years that he sat there and talked about Joe and fucking Dave and how their show was that night and how horrible it was or how great it was that night?
That's true. I remember that.
Yeah, on and on and on and on to the point where he is judging every little fucking thing you do. He forgets the point that he sat there for 4 years and watched my show and sometimes liked it and said good things about it, but most of the time sat there and shat on every fucking little thing I did, right?
On everything, on everyone, like, oh, I could be doing it better. Oh, why don't you, like, you're an idiot for not having me on. And like the thing with me and Joe is that he would he would see me on Final Frontier News or talking about stuff, and he would, I guess, again from a miscommunication with Joe, he thought that he was entitled to a spot on that show and would constantly get aggravated, like, you don't know what you're talking about, Dave. You think you're smarter than you are. Like, how dare you be on this show with Joe? Like, I know so much more. I should be the host. Fucking obsession.
I remember hearing him say that shit, dude. I couldn't believe that he was saying that to
I've
Joe.
got screenshots of his comments and shit, and they're fucking insane. He goes off and
then how many times he would go into the chat as a different name and say the most vile shit and think that people didn't know that was him.
Yep.
Like, the guy is a fraud. You know, he sits there and judges everybody for the last 4 or 5 years, and then he'll tack on another 3 and tell you he's been around 8 years, like he always does. And it's like sickening that he sits there now and goes, why are these people upset? Why do they keep talking about me? Why will they? And it's like, dude, hello. You did this for 4 years unscathed. Unscathed. Nobody said your name. Nobody went after your family. Nobody called you out. Nobody went up against you. You did it for the longest time, just stepping on people after people after people, stepping right on them, not giving a fuck because, hey, he's doing it for justice. I'm saving everyone. I'm Superman. I'm Super Rat. You know?
Yep.
Don't give me anything because I'll fucking rat you out in a second. Because you know what? Anything that dude has is already out on anybody negative. Any negative shit that he has is already all out there. That's it. He has nothing at this point. And when you have nothing, you turn into a soft-served bitch who sits on the internet and fucking complains that people are doing to him what he's done to so many others.
Exactly.
And you know what that's called? Something that he wished upon so many people. That's called karma.
Ah, he's getting his fix of karma. Oh, that's what happens there, Scunty.
And you know what? I don't have the perfect life, but I love my life, man. I'm so happy I'm alive, and I have the people around me that I have, and I have the job that I have, and I have the friends that I have. And you know what? He can't say nothing. You know what? I don't give a fuck. You can come into the chat, and you can fucking threaten people all you want. No, you don't get to live your life. Why not? Because I didn't make the decisions for Scott McKinnon. Neither did Dave, neither did Joe or Nick or Mars. None of these guys made Scott McKinnon's decisions on how he got to where he is, where the only thing he really has in life is his fucking job at this point. We didn't make those decisions for him. He made them.
But he refuses to accept responsibility for his actions.
Exactly. He will not do it. And you know what? It's just like an alcoholic. The day that you finally take responsibility for yourself, then you can heal and move forward. And he cannot do that until that day. So you could sit there when in reality, you should really be thanking everybody in this community. Everyone. You should be thanking them like, man, thank you guys for letting me come into your lives and at least giving me multiple chances to be your friend. I know I'm a hard cocksucker, weird fuck to deal with. My own family fucking can't deal with me. So I understand how it is. And thank you for giving me chances, chance after chance after chance after chance. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm going to go get myself fucking the help I need now because I'm still a young guy and I could savage what I got left. I'm not a fucking 40, 80-year-old, 50-year-old, 60-year-old guy who is so far into it because you know what? He'll blink and the next 20 years will go by so fast and he'll be to the point where he can't save himself anymore or he might not even be here. You know? So you want to savage what you got left. You're still in your 30s, man. You know, you live the rest of your life like this, I don't recommend it. You know, and anybody that loves you and says they're your family, if you're not lying to all of us that my family's aware of everything, they know what's going on, the FBI knows, the cops know, CIA knows, you know, like, okay, so if everybody knows, then obviously you should be having close friends or family coming to you and saying, Scott, whether you're right or wrong on the internet, does not matter. What matters at this point is it's not healthy for you. You're falling apart from it. It's not healthy for you to be on here fighting all these people. And day after day, people go against him and go against him. Not go against him, but had enough of his shit. Day after day, people have had enough of his shit that they give up on him and they turn their back and it's their fault. It's their fault. Wake the fuck up. And you know what? I don't know, man. I feel bad because maybe he doesn't have the family around him or calling. Like they don't even need to be around him. You know what? A normal family member would say, let me give my brother a call or let me give my son a call or let me give my so-and-so a call and tell him if they do know about this, let it go. Any normal person would tell you, stop fighting all these people on the internet and let it fucking go.
In fact, even take a break. Which he says he does. He does for 3 days while he's working.
And you know what? Dave, you know what? We're not saying this because this is what we want. We're saying this because of what he's said. He has come on air and said how miserable and fucked up and incredibly fucked up his life is, right? Am I wrong?
You're right.
Yeah, he's come on the internet and said that, right? He's confirmed that he is miserable. Am I wrong by saying that, or is that a lie now?
No, he said that.
I'm very happy. Like, I don't know which one it is, but
he goes back and forth, though. It's the ambiguity that allows him to have this plausible deniability. It's similar to Cronin, you know?
It is. But Cronin is so much more polished and ahead of him.
Yeah.
Not even
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Cronin is years and years and years and learned to deal with a lot of the shit that probably affects both of those guys. Cronin has kind of polished that a little bit better, way better than Scott does. Like Scott's not even in his league. So like, you know, Cronin has been successful to a point, you know, to spite some of the shit he has with him. And you know what, Scott, you want to call him successful, that he has a good job? But that's about it. What else is he successful at?
Not much, apparently. Not cultivating friends or hobbies.
He's not good at, right? He's not that good at relationships or friendships or even family, because if he was, he'd have family around him. He'd be around his family. I'm sorry. There's no one in the world that says, you know what? I love my family and we get along fine. We have a great life together, but I'm going to move thousands of miles away and never see them. This Christmases have gone by. Christmas after Christmas. This guy has sat there with his dick in his hand on Christmas. Like, who does that? Exactly. Who goes to California on a vacation by themselves?
Well, he's better than everyone, Mon.
Well, he's a professional baseball player at one point, bro. So, you know, it makes him better. He was in TV,
movie
radio,
star, you know,
child actor, you know. Trailer Park Boys begged him to be part of their channel and their show. He worked with many of beautiful starlight women that are actresses now in Hollywood. He knows them. He worked with them. He was on set. He could tell you set stories. He can tell you set stories. Okay? There's a video of Scott back 4 years ago on his cell phone telling a whole bullshit story, which was 150% fake. And he probably admitted, like, yeah, I was just, but he's looking into the camera and trying to sell it. Okay? Like he always does, trying to sell it the best he can, swearing on his brother's grave, right? And then tell you the whole story's bullshit afterwards.
Yeah. Especially the swearing of the brother's grave is just so often. It bears no meaning.
Like, yeah, like we really should believe him. Oh, Scott's swearing on his brother's grave, guys. Come on. He's telling the truth. Come on. That will work for you, Scott, in the cure de lure. You might want to use that. Hey, Judge, I'm swearing on my brother's grave. Okay, that's better than me putting my hand on that fucking Bible.
Well, we're going to wrap it up here. We've covered up quite a lot. It's Scott that tries to cover up, but we expose it bare to the disinfectant of truth.
Chat earlier.
What's that?
You know that? He was in the chat earlier, for sure, 100%. And he said all this shit about, I have proof that Dave, is a racist, and I have proof that he broke the law, a court of law, and he could go to jail for it, and, all this shit.
Well, I already dared him. If he couldn't put down a dare from you, he shouldn't be able to do one from me. So, I mean, like, I dared him multiple times to expose me to a tribunal, and I'm still waiting, so he's got nothing. Like, he can say whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah. Well, I mean, listen, I heard from other people, too, that he's, like, begging Simo behind the scenes to fuck all of our lives, our jobs.
I know that's the truth.
So
of course, because he can't fight his own battle, so he needs Simo to try to do so. And Simo is
he's just
even more ineffective than fucking Scott.
Honestly, in the long run, he's just going to get Simo in trouble with his fucking parole officer.
Could be.
So, that's what's going to happen. That's the ending result. So, and I'm not saying this. I know people that fucking are ready to, like, if he fucking does anything to anybody, and Scott could, like, brainwashes this guy to fucking hurt people, like, it is going to be a problem. He's going to end up in jail. Plain and simple.
Well, that's that's up to him, I guess, with his actions. But he's going to have to decide what he does. And I mean, Scott is the one who right now is being concentrated on, and Scott's going to be held accountable for his actions. I mean, that's just how it is. He can keep panicking, keep making these videos and trying to hide them. Look, you're powerless now, Scott. Everyone has all their eyes on you because they know that you're just going to keep burying yourself, and it's just going to make things so much easier and quicker to have you committed.
Yep, and tonight it all continues on No Hard Feelings.
Oh, so. Really? I was about to ask about that. So, No Hard Feelings, Sunday night on the Foul Mouse Network Patreon. What time?
Yep. I think I'm pretty sure like 10 o'clock, unless I speak to Mars and Nick and they want to go a little earlier. It's up to them, but probably around there, sometime around there.
Okay, so 10 o'clock tonight, exclusively on the Patreon. So, I'm sure that it'll get quite spicy, especially since for the last couple of days I've been conducting yet another autopsy on the corpse of Scott's lies. So
real quick, before I bounce, I'll tell you, we were going to touch on a lot of shit, obviously, but like nobody is going to be dissecting shit like you and Nick have the last couple of weeks, really. And, it's like, Scott, you bit off more than you could chew now, bro. So just like, let it go, man. Dave, awesome show. And I will talk to you soon, brother. Have a good rest of your Sunday.
Same to you, man, and your family.
Too.
And there we have it, folks. The one and only Foulmouth Ken, a true giant in this community, off to do family things, unlike what Scott's lies try to indicate. And yes, so let me just quickly catch up with some of what the chat is saying. Let's see here. I just little comments that everyone knows. But yes, I do appreciate everyone joining us today. We will be wrapping up right now. Appreciate calls from Heist and Ken. And yes, I look forward to Scott's next broadcast so that I can comment on it some more. And yeah, I guess this will continue until Scott's behind bars because this is what he chose. I mean, the option is he can leave us alone. He chose not to. Okay. So that, FBI call literally is against the law, and you will be held accountable. It's, you don't call 911 and make a crank call and expect not to be held accountable. So equivalent to this, you don't call a national threat line for national security and expect that this be allowed to occur with your previous examples of your disdain for public safety. So come what may, like you said. But I do thank everyone for joining us here. A lot of people here today in the chat. And I hope you have a great tonight and awesome tomorrow.